got a little rain on my suit. A little bit of angry makes you cute. And we've been watching this show so long, but it feels like everything that we wrote went back into the pen we used. It won't take long, even when I'm without you, when I'm without you, babe. So listen up and play along. And that's how time flies, like we on a different timeline. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. It's fine line that we keep on walking all night. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, down, down. Oh, I'm down for anything. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, down, down. Oh, I'm down for anything. Yeah, we can make a mess inside this booth. You're taking me to places old and new, sweeter sound than our favorite song. And it feels like every time that it comes on, we just roll on till the day's done and the lights gone. And it won't take long, even when I'm without you, when I'm without you, babe. So listen up and play along, yeah. And that's how time flies, like we on a different timeline. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. It's fine line that we keep on walking all night. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, down, down. Oh, I'm down for anything. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, down, down. Oh, I'm down for anything. For anything. For anything.
Came in and you're looking like a sign of grace. I know, but I can never match your name to face. My fault, I didn't notice it was out of place. You painted fairy tales on the wall, calling to the better of the halves of me. Please show me just a little bit of honesty. I'd hope I got a heart that I can salvage, but it's getting harder now to recall. I know, but I can never match your name to face. My fault, but when I noticed it was far too late, you left a fingerprint on my soul. Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. It's karma. It's okay to hurt your voice screaming in my face. I know you gotta bark when you don't got bite. Tell me, what's that like? What's that like? Being that insecure, acting up, immature. Had enough, I'm so bored. I'm so bored. It's karma. It's karma. Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You'll see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. Snip, snip, cutting your bullshit with a plot twist. Don't waste my time, I don't do toxic. I see you looking at me like she's so sweet. She's so nice, I can do what I like, right? Did I make you cry? I forgot that you're a you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You, now you got hurt 'cause you made me. Yeah, you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby, little baby. You only got hurt 'cause you made me bored. It's karma. It's karma. It's karma. Snip, 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 snip. I'm so bored. My head in my hands, listen up, says my teacher. In front of the class, he says if you're not a believer, I've views, that's on you. Better shape up and pay your dues. Of my views, that's on you. I'll be on a flight soon till the end. I sing you. Gotta know all this propaganda. How do you do? Better get it like my own medicine for you. Never gonna make them think I'll stand there. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know that lose. Don't mind if I do. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know that lose. Don't mind if I do. Free as the wind and as strong as a piece of amber. Give me a breath like the fire you'll soon remember. Ooh. I'll be on a flight soon till the end. I'm singing. Ooh. Gotta know all this propaganda. How do you do? For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Blastar 6 Open Major Qualifiers Stage 2. This is the third and final Open Qualifier for Stage 2, and the Montreal Major is on the line. And for some of these teams, they've guaranteed themselves through to at least the next stage of the Open Qualifiers. For others of these teams, it's going to be a battle. Of the former, GONXT. They've had a really good going of things so far, securing 75 points in the first week, 50 points in the second week, and they have been able to get themselves guaranteed in one of the 4 teams to currently be locked in for Swiss stage. Meanwhile, on the other side here, we have UIA Kraken, who have not got any points so far as I can see. Now, this is obviously from Wikipedia, so may not 100% be accurate, because I know there are a few teams with modified points and so due to roster locks. So as far as I can see, it's GONXT. They're currently locked in. So you may be asking, what are their goals for today? Well, if I was them, the simple goal would be you need to just be trying to stop your opponents from getting points as possible. You want to be trying to shut down the good teams as early as you can on your side of the bracket, and try and stop the good teams getting into Swiss stage, because of course the easier your competition comes Swiss stage, the better chances you have qualifying through for it. For Kraken, they want to be getting as far as possible today to guarantee themselves points and see how far they can go. So, map bans have rolled through, and you may have also noticed in the top right there, we're on a new map. Or, not a new map, this map's been in the map pool for quite a while now, but it's the first time I've actually had the pleasure of casting it myself here in Open Qualifiers, and that's actually going to be Nighthaven Labs. Love this map. Absolutely love this map. Personally, it's one of my favourites to play on, so being able to cast it, more than excited to get into it, as we're going to be seeing Kraken here start on the top floor. So, in terms of expectations for this game, honestly, not entirely too sure. Not watched either of these teams play thus far in the Open Qualifiers. And in regards to GONXT, obviously they're strong performers, so I'd reckon they're the favourites to win this match. The question is, of course, are they going to be warmed up and ready, or are Kraken going to be able to get an early lead? And cause a bit of an upset, mind you. Getting through. We'll see how this pans out here as we move on to our first. Of course, GONXT have got the attacking side to start with, which could arguably be said to be the weaker side on Nighthaven Labs. But we'll see how things fare. Now, if you're unfamiliar from last week, new season, which for many great reasons, just noticed can't pull up all the cards anymore. They changed the keybind on that. That on my square button's gone. Well, we'll have to deal with one card at a time then for now. However, as we're going to get into this round, one thing you may have been aware of is we've had a new season since we've last played here in Open Qualifiers. We're now on the new Operation Twin Shells, and while the brand new operator of Scopos is locked behind a temporary competitive quarantine, all the other balancing changes are live. Now, in terms of effects on this round, I don't think that's going to be too many of them. Most of these operators have been available. Anyway, I don't believe too many changes made. Now, quick progress is being made here on the IT wall by the side of GONXT. Considering Kaid's on the board, it's very quick and very early to get them open. Both those electro claws are deployed as well. Kraken, they're going for a fairly close to sight hold up here. No one's on a deep roam. The furthest you've got out here is you've got Hallow out here in Connector, watching the other side of the map. I don't think there's quite anyone contesting that just yet. So Selma's from A's and continue to just slowly work away on the site. EMP's going live and well. Yonski, he does a bit of a tag onto Tenno. Not quite enough to confirm the kill. And that's Monty. Just give him intel. Tenno gets down. Well, SMG 11 in hand of Queen Reki. What can they get cooking? Aizen gets the first pick of the game. Queen Reki falls. And GONXT, their numbers advantage. 5 versus 2 now. And 5 versus none. Make that a flawless for GONXT. Just like that. First round cleared. Top floor site. Not much of an issue for GONXT. Just able to clear through it just like that. Absolutely flawless. That quick pace in there. And it seemed like Kraken did struggle slightly to get anything going there. However, it's just first round. It's a warm-up. They're going to instead opt this time to swap down to basement. Just to see... Just change of pace a bit. I didn't like how that one went, which, to be fair, I think if I was Kraken, I'd be in a similar position. I wouldn't be keen on how that one went. Flawless. Flawless. Didn't get a pick back, unfortunately. Perhaps trying a different site will be a better approach. So, I'm going to go to the basement. Now, strong site this one. Really what I want to see from Kraken is the roam game. That site was very, map control was forfeited very quickly there. And that was what caused a massive problem, I feel, for Kraken there. GONXT being able to just very quickly realise, hey guys, the site's completely clear. Why don't we just go in and clear it out? So I like what I'm seeing a bit more here from Kraken. At least hopefully Tenno stays upstairs on the pulse on this roam, and those C4 and heartbeats kind of combinations certainly cause problems. Side of next. Looks like they're adapting a bit. You got the ram for the base now. This is here. You can see down there at the bottom the Dokkaebi. Let's talk about Dokkaebi changes. So Dokkaebi's changes come in the form of her ability is now timed activation, similar to how Legion works. So you can see down there it's recharging. You get one at 45 seconds into the round, and then you get your second logic bomb halfway through. No other change other than that. Still gets 2, but they're just not available right off the bat. It's not the biggest change, not the most detrimental one, but it will certainly impact her ability to rush as an operator, and obviously her utility will become more and more viable as the round goes on. So roamers, they're safe for a little bit longer. And speaking of roamers, well, Tenno seems to have gone into a bit of an early engagement here with a drone, just creeping around here outside cafeteria. Do they know about the one on the window? If they see it open, well, that's going to be the Dokkaebi we were talking about here. It's going to be a bit of a stalemate between these two, just to see if they can get anything. Reki, chilling on the cargo stairs. So we've got a bit more presence up here, but Flashbang's going to come in here now as well. Tenno immediately dropped by Sheeny, and next get the first pick of this round as well. It's now just Reki left upstairs on the first floor. As you can see there, the ram's going to start to be making its way through the first floor and start to open up those vertical angles as well. Sheeny decides to go downstairs to the basement, joined alongside by Ranker. Well, just going to be seen. And don't worry about the outlines there. There is a little bit of a glitch with them sometimes as well. Rebekun drops, Reki drops, and suddenly it's a repeat of the first round. Just Stanax left, 1 versus 5 to make it happen. Tucked away in Animus. Now the TCSG-12 is an amazing gun, but it's not going to be a match for Janoski, who's going to run it. And well, GONXT, they secured themselves a second flawless round here. Well, Kraken, this is not the start you wanted for qualifiers. This is not how you want to be going on with things. If you want to be getting points today, and you want to be moving on to the Swiss stage, you're going to need to make a deep run today. Just going to quickly, ever so quickly, give me 3 seconds. Just need to turn the clean feed on. I'm just going to, hold on, we're just going to observe top down quickly. There you go. Start streaming, manage broadcast. I don't know why you're going out there, honestly. Give me apologies for this, folks. Right, create broadcast, start streaming. Clean feed's going live. And there we are. Well, so we're going to be seeing how things will be going here for Kraken. I need to actually put a delay onto that.
10 seconds to insertion.
Oh yeah, cute. Right.
5 seconds.
There we are.
Insertion.
So,
ADS deployed and ready to go.
let's see how Kraken can fare for this. Of course, so far not what you'd call an ideal start. However, it's just a start. At the end of the day, these Siege is a game of 2 halves, but you're going to want to get something to start off with you on your attacking half. You're not going to want to completely go through. You're not going to be able to get right there off the bat. Now, of course, GONXT. It's going to be getting well, and that's a great opening pick there from Jonsky onto Tenno. Good start yet again for the side of GONXT, and well, Reki's tucked upstairs. Thanks, it's certainly more extended than it has been in previous rounds. However, is it going to be quite enough to stave off the? Is it going to be quite enough to stave off GONXT? Obviously. Well, there you go. Those Rams, they're getting straight to work here on the top floor, just opening it up. And the Roamers, well, okay, lobby stairs, faced with a blitz now. Glance ready. It is one of the best operators you could have for this situation. It's totally immune to the blind. However, it's not going to matter. Ranker. There you go, get the kill. 5 versus 2 now for GONXT. And well, this just continues getting worse for the side of Kraken, falling apart here. And well, seems like the fuse is going to be going down. Yes, it is. It's all down to Hallow left. 1 versus 5 in servers. And I don't think much is going to happen here. I reckon this will be another flawless round in the books. And yes, it is just like that. GONXT absolutely stomping through this game. And seemingly having quite an easy time of things. There we go. Should get up in about. No, that is entirely the wrong button. Right, there we go. Right, clean feed is up and ready to go. Awesome stuff. Beautiful. Right, now let's get back onto the game on hand. Obviously, it's going to be really a case of whether Kraken can get anything going here. Obviously, it's really not an ideal start for them. This isn't exactly what you wanted to see. They're going to, you know, currently all members of the team 0 and 3, unable to just.
10 seconds to go.
Wall's done!
5 seconds to go. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Laying out the welcome mat. Razor wire deployed.
Right, there we go. We're back into it. Apologies for a little bit of confusion there with the clean feed. Didn't have it started. Wasn't sure if anyone would be using it yet, so my bad. Never actually started it. Right, game on hand. Let's see. 3-0 on the side of Kraken. Not the best to start so far. It seems like it's going to be Queen Reki upstairs. Going to be first point of contact here on Warehouse. Going to be taking down the players that are likely to be pushing through. But it's this Montaigne here. And Benno up on the rafters position as well. Montaigne, these shields have worked really well so far for GONXT. Just able to get the intel very, very quickly as well. Kraken, they've rotated back up to the top floor site. It's a question of how they're going to be going. We do hear a C4 get ripped. It seems like it's going to be tossed. Not quite able to connect anything there onto the Montaigne from Reki. And well, IT ball's open, so you've really got no choice there but to fall back. And well, there you go. Reki falls. Brobacon caught in another engagement. 5 versus 4. GONXT in the numbers advantage yet again. And the advantage of GONXT continues to extend. 5 versus 2 now as the Montaigne moves in and all pressure falls on side. Brobacon tucked in. Looks the wrong way at the wrong time and well, unable to get anything and well, Hollow falls as well. And it's a 4th consecutive flawless round for GONXT. I mean, what more can you say here, really? It's just not working very well for Kraken. And you'd consider the defense the stronger side as well, typically on Labs. It's typically the attacking we see in these qualifiers that tend to be the troublesome side. And well, it's just not the greatest. It's not the greatest of starts, but as we always say, Siege is a game of 2 halves, but if the trend continues and Kraken aren't able to get one on the defensive side, they're going to be going into their attacking side on Labs, 0 to 3 down, which definitely could definitely say is problematic for them. You know, when you're going onto a defense, you're going to your offensive side and you're 6-0 down. You have this issue of, well, unfortunately, one mistake and you're going to be out of that game. It's 6-0. So, for the sake of Kraken, they're going to be wanting to. They're going to be just wanting to get at least one round on the board here. I think that's going to be the new goal here. They're going to be rotating back up to the top floor side, but well, GONXT. It seems like we're just going for a bit of a fast round, bit of a very kill-heavy round here. It seems we've got the Deimos and the Jackal on the board to take their own clears, which there will be a Cav on the board, and that's likely where the Deimos and the Jackal pick have come from, to try and hunt down Tenno on this Cav. And I mean, well, in situations like this, it might just be worth trying to throw a bit of a wild card. And that seems exactly what they're doing. Stanex. Dirty little Ango there, and it's going to be Hallow in an engagement. Forced to fall back on site. For now, well, Cav can't hide much from the Deimos, and it's going to be a difficult one to fight here as Shinny's just firing from below. Lion scans coming in, and well, this roam game of Kraken, it's a very, very dangerous one to hold on to. It's just creeping around, tucked away back into storage. And well, GONXT seem like they're swarming all over the place for the minute. Just looking around the map, trying to see if they can find anything. This Cav gets targeted yet again by the Deimos. And here comes another engagement between the two. And well, GONXT to make it. It's not quite as fast as it has been for them, but I think they want this cav off the board first. They know the backstabbing potential. They know where the cav is. No, it's a flank. Actually, from behind, it's actually going to be Stanux to get one. Well, the cav does fall. 4 versus 4. It's a trade, but it's a kill on the board for Kraken. It's not going to be another flawless. Hallow does fall upstairs, make that Brobacon as well. And it's just Reki and Stanux left to hold on the full might of GONXT. Line scan's going to come in. Nothing's going to be quite coming of it yet. But both of the players for Kraken, they're locked out of sight for the minute. If GONXT get a read onto this, well, Stanux is a double for the round. We may just be able to get one here. Kraken tucked outside. Stanux is holding on site. Reki going for the flank from Rafters. Position known of both these players here, and well, Stanux is going to fall, and it's just down to Reki. Left 1 versus 2. Definitely winnable, but with the position known, I don't know if they're going to quite be able to pull it off. Smoke goes, plant's going down, and the cross is being held. I try to see a situation where this is one for Krakens and there. GONXT secured themselves a 5th round in a row, but it's just not quite. And well, that was definitely a better showing from Kraken. They were able to get some kills on the board there, 3 between the lot of them. However, it's still not enough to get a round over the line. GONXT continuing to just stomp away at this game almost and get themselves a 5-0 lead, looking extremely good to take this one here and get themselves a flawless half. We're heading down to basement for one last time in this defensive half, just to see
Attackers need to locate
if anything
and defuse
can.
bombs.
Just to see, very similar, somewhat similar setup to what we saw last time in basement, except this time we're going to be opting off the Kaid and instead actually going to be going. Tenno's going to be hopping onto the Echo drones this time round, just to see if they can get anything cooking. And well, GONXT, it's swapping a few, just going for the roam clear again, but I don't know if we're going to be quite seeing that this time. I think Kraken might be going for a bit more of an anchor-centric lineup this time. We'll see how things pan out over here, but for now on Labs, it's looking like a dire picture if you're a Kraken fan. And for GONXT fans, well, they've, as I said today, they've already secured the Swiss stage. They'll be happy enough with that result. However, they want more. They want more points. They want to deny their opponent the opposition. They want favourable seeds as well. That's another thing I haven't brought up earlier. They're going to want a favourable seed coming in today. And if you can have another really good performance today now, likely it will be difficult. They're going to be, obviously, Mako Esports, the Italian team who's been running absolutely rampant, winning both weeks' qualifiers. However, not dying. Well, this ace works. Some marvellous work there from Aizen. Going to be able to get all of the breach walls open at once. Only one of them is going to be able to be successfully bandit tricked, and that's the benefit of the ace. You're able to put the pressure on all the walls at kind of once, deny that bandit trick, and make it very difficult for it to be pulled off. And well, that's going to go for it. There's not going to be any more hard breach on the board for GONXT, so these are the only hard walls that are going to be able to get open for this round. And well, this basement's open. Pressure is going to be mounting elsewhere to go and look for this roam clear. Raiden on the north side, getting the first logic bomb going, just to see if they can hear anything. Assuming they hear the Legion there on the right, that's going to be Reki, tucked at the top of cargo stairs. Going to be the first one, likely first point of contact here for the side of Kraken, but going to get dropped from the window by Raiden, just like that with the MK14. GONXT get themselves a numbers advantage, and well, Ranker drops to Tenno. The Echo worked out as the Ram makes work on the vertical. Tenno's just going to be running around the hatch here, playing a very dangerous game, playing right underneath the hatch here, but definitely could be favourable. They're able to catch the side of GONXT off guard now. Bulletproof cam's been marked, utility's getting marked, and well, hello Tenno. Very vulnerable position here, and just as I say that, Sheeny able to get its swing numbers advantage back into the favour of GONXT. Hallow drops. Well, this one for Stanux from a little off position there, in Exo, but forced to run away and not able to get anything more from that. Sheeny on a double, and it's just Mr. Brobacon left. 1 versus 3, the ACSG-12, it's a powerful gun, but a 1v3 is a tall ask, especially when your position's no. And Raiden able to get their team a flawless half here on Nighthaven Labs. 6-0 and extremely quick as well. We've only been live all of about 18 minutes, I think, on this match. We've not been live incredibly long. And this match may be over just like that. But it is not all doom and gloom. As we say all the time, Siege is a game of 2 halves. And well, it's going to be a question of can Kraken bring it back? But they're going to need a flawless attacking half. They're going to need a miracle here in the server to be able to bring this into overtime. And let's talk about some of the players here on next. Well, Yonoski currently going 10-0, having an absolutely amazing game here. And a similar performance is reflected here across the board for the rest.
New camera feed up and running.
for the rest of GONXT. Everyone currently is going positive at the minute, and well, for the side of Kraken, as you'd expect by the scoreline, it's certainly a bleaker picture. Everyone is, of course, negative. Stanks has definitely been a bit of a standout from this first half here, being able to get some kills from off positions. However, the issue is with a lot of those off positions is you get the first kill, and because it's quite an off position, it's an off position for a reason. You're not able to get the trade back, and your position is going to immediately get traded out. It's going to go 1-for-1, and when Kraken have been playing a lot of this half in the numbers disadvantage, it's already going to be very difficult for them to get anything from that. So Raiden, it seems like we're going to be playing the IT wall here in the breach, and that's likely to be the first point of contact here. Got the Thatcher and the Thermite, the classic hard breaching combination on the board here for the side of Kraken, for the side of GONXT. Going to be trying to get it open, will most likely be their first point of contact. But no, they're actually going to be going around to connector, and that's going to be the first wall. And it seems like there's been no utility put on it at all. There's going to be not even a mute jammer on the other side of it, and well, Exothermic's going to get the wall wide open just like that. That's one of two main ones you want done for this site. Okay, making work onto rafters. As well, we're going to flip a bit for can opener. Can opener from Robicon's going to get the IT wall opened up, but likely not quite, just about bandit tricked off there. Reki gets an opening pick for the round there. I believe it's the first opening pick to actually go into the favour of Kraken. And that's going to be Ranker dropping. And well, GONXT now, 4 versus 5. With a minute off the clock, decent progress is being made by Kraken here. A good amount of balls have been able to get open. They've also been able to get themselves another guy. But there's this player downstairs in storage. It's going to be Sheeny. That's going to be a pickle if Sheeny's position goes unclear. And well, Candelas are making their way in upstairs. Bobacon's going to be able to get one onto Yonsky. And well, Sheeny, don't know if their position was quite droned out there, as we had to flip over. Now it's a case of, if Sheeny's position's unchecked, they know about the yellow ping. They're going to see the one and very likely going to be able to get the kill from it. Call looking the wrong way. Tenno's able to get one. Well, the drone goes in here to storage, but Reki gets another kill. And well, there's just one player left up on site now. It's going to be a case of facing, but the C4 is going to be ripped. Is it going to be quite able to connect anything? No, it won't. Toxic Babe just on the edge of it. And well, Kit's going to be going down. It's effectively a 2 versus 2 here. Kraken are in the advantage now, of course. Reki's going to have to rotate back into the building. And well, GONXT, they're making quick work on the pacing of this diffuser, and just say Sheeny gets one, and now it's a 1 versus 2 for the game here. Queen Reki to hold it off, and it's not going to happen. GONXT secured themselves a 7-0 flawless start to the day, and well, could you ask for a much better start from them? That is going to be
Bomb diffuser disabled by defender.
not a flawless, quite a flawless game to the end there. However, it was certainly, and I feel like it may have been a slight case of warming up there, definitely, for Kraken. Sure, a lot of rounds were definitely troublesome, but it got better as the game went on, and well, would it have changed? Would the result and outcome would have changed if it was a slightly different turn-up today? No, probably not. If the game had started slightly later, perhaps this was the second game of the day, would Kraken have had a chance? I wouldn't have said so. But the rounds certainly would have been closer. Anyway, that's going to be it for our first game today. We're going to continue following GONXT. It will likely be a bit of a wait till the next game. It depends how close the other game in the bracket is. Of course, I'm just going to have a quick check up on that one now while we wait for 5-10 minutes. Let's see here who we've got. So it's going to be GONXT up against FTNY or Nord Co. Their match has started. I don't believe there is a clean feed for it. So instead what we're going to be doing is we're just going to hop to an intermission. No, we do not have a clean feed for that one. So instead we will be coming back in a few minutes with our second game of the day, GONXT versus either FTNY or Nord Co. We'll be back ever so shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Don't mind if I do. For all the things that you said, pushing me closer to the edge. Held like John, let loose. Don't mind if I do. if you don't hate me, then why would you break me? Feel it in my bones, I'm about to lose control. Only so much I'm taking, so get yourself to safety. Cause baby, a storm is coming. You better heed the warning, pray. Don't stay, run away, 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 away. Feel how the rain is pouring. I'm at you like a hurricane. Don't stay, run away, 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 away.
I got lost tonight under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find under the stars up in the sky. I got lost tonight under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find under the stars up in the sky. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, but never getting older. Baby, it's you and I. You and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky.
Right, hello everyone, welcome to, going to do a little pseudo discussion attempt at a desk segment. Only reason I'm doing this is just because the next game's likely going to be quite a while away, just on account of looking at it, it's two teams that are seeded quite close to each other, FTMY and Nord Co, both 31st and 34th seed respectively, so it's likely to be a bit of a closer game than the one we've just witnessed. And I just checked the Twitch highlight reel back, and 22 minutes, sorry, the last game just took. So it was a really, really quick match. Obviously, GONXT able to just wanting to go to the next one, evidently. 7-0, very quick stuff from them. Really, really great start. Now, Obviously, the question then becomes is how are they going to fare up in their next matchup? Obviously, GONXT, they secured themselves 75 points in the first week, qualifiers 50 points last week. They're obviously looking to get more this week. They're one of the 4 teams currently qualified through for Swiss stage. 4 teams currently qualified through a Swiss stage are Mako Esports, that is the Italians they were known as in the first week. I believe they were Italians in the first week. Mako then picked them up for last week, and so on. GONXT are currently second place in terms of seeding. They got 75 points within the first week, 50 in the second. M&M Academy make up the third place, third guaranteed team. They got 50 points in either week's competition. And finally, it's going to be Ecos in Disguise for 15 and 75 points for the qualifiers, and they are in 4th place. Those are our 4 currently locked teams. Just to list off some names of some other teams that you so currently in our top 16 are Soon, Silco Patas, Team Alpha, Beshtikas, Into the Breach Academy, Team Moko, Diavoli, Project X, Benelux VIP, Bon Voyage, Wild Multigaming, 3M2N. And in Tied 16 place, we have quite a few teams in Tied 16. We have Coffee and Esports, Do I Look Like I Give a Duck, Good Afternoon, KTR6, Owned Esport, Ryzen, Team Endeavor, Team Monkeys, and VG3. Now, I believe KT's points may have been adjusted slightly because of the roster lock mechanism from you're only allowed to have your roster change after so long. So do take all of that information with a pinch of salt. So those are our current top 16 teams. If you're unaware of how the qualifiers works, essentially they work in this mechanism of you qualify through to the next stage of qualifiers, which is going to be a Swiss stage for qualifiers. Swiss is, if you're unaware, it's basically you've got to win a certain amount of games before you lose a certain amount of games to really simplify it down. That tends to be how Swiss works. Win 3 before you lose 3. I'm not sure how many games it is in this case, but that's how it works in the majors. So that will be what we're going into as of next week, I believe it will be. That starts. This is the last phase of the Open Qualifier where anyone can come in. So at this point in time, for this week, obviously, tournament started now, you can't. But for future majors and for Invitational as well, I believe, you're going to be able to anyone's going to be able to start. If you get a stack together, you can hop in, whether you're gold, silver, champion, wherever you lie on the scale of Rainbow Six, you can come in as long as you've got a 5 and come and play, give it a shot. And you might end up at Montreal come November. Of course, it's a very, very long road for these Open Qualifier teams, and you will have to go through European League Tier 1 teams at some point, which can be which could be a difficult thing to go through. Certainly can. So when we look at that, obviously GONXT, they're looking primed, ready to go onto Swiss stage, and well, there's a lot of other teams in their way. FTMY, we saw them play in week 1, or personally, if you're watching me through, saw them play in week 1. They put up a really, really good fight. I believe it was ITB Academy. 7-5 that game went to off top head. So they've definitely got what it takes to get to top 16. Whether it's just been unfavourable bracket seeding for them or other circumstances that haven't let them. They haven't got any points just as of yet. So they're going to need to do a deep run this week if they want to be making that top 16. For Nord Co, they've already gotten a few points on the board. They've gotten 10 points from week 1. Never played in none from week 2. So they've got points on the board, but they're still going to need a good deep run today. So both these teams will be looking to get past GONXT. And well, Nord Co, FTMY, they're definitely possible contenders for that top 16 spot. So GONXT, for them, it's a perfect opportunity to be shutting them down, locking them out of it. And well, if we look even further ahead into the bracket, the match of 32, or round of 16, sorry, my bad. We're going into the round of 32. Following, it's going to be round of 16. So this is the round of 32 we're going into. On the other side of the bracket for the round of 16, it's actually going to be Benelux VIP, who do have points and are actually fairly... And they're currently teetering on that top 16 space. They're going to need some good points from this week if they want to be staying through. They're on 25. They're currently tied 13 with Bon Voyage and Wild Multigaming. So when you look at the bracket like that, if you'll assume it will be Benelux VIP to get through that side of the bracket, the best of 3 we're going to be going into this afternoon is really going to be do or die for Benelux VIP. I believe they get 10 points if they finish ending that best of 3. And for GONXT, obviously, as I said, they are qualified through. They're going to be making it through to Swiss stage regardless. But this match against Benelux VIP this afternoon is a really good opportunity to try and restrict the amount of points they get and possibly lock them out of the competition. It could well do. So it's going to be a very do or die match, that best of 3, as it comes. Presumably, obviously, that's the way the bracket falls out. Obviously, we've got a while to go until then. We're still waiting on the next game. That's going to be between GONXT and FTMY or Nord Co. I'm not sure which of those 2 teams it's going to be yet, obviously. We're just obviously having to wait for that match to come through. As I said, it may be slightly longer just on account of we never actually... That first game was a very quick one. I believe we were actually one of the first matches in the whole bracket to finish. As I said, 22 minutes. It was very quick. GONXT. They looked good. You want to talk about an analytic level. Obviously, in the game, I think I was hoping for a bit more personally myself. Wanted to cast Labs. I was quite looking forward to a match, and unfortunately, it was a bit of a one-sided affair, so I didn't quite get a close competitive match on Labs that I think myself and hopefully a lot of you wanted to see. In regards to where we look for the next match, hopefully we can look to something more competitive. Now, one thing I will want to point out is we can also take a bit of a look into this as well. We can take a look into the map pool of GONXT while we wait up here as well. So immediately banned out on the map veto was Lair. That was done by Kraken. For GONXT, they actually banned out Clubhouse, which is a bit of an interesting one to ban out because it's not typically what you see get banned out in these qualifiers. Clubhouse tends to be we tend to see a lot of safer maps, as I'd call them in these qualifiers. That's your Clubhouse, that's your Chalet, Bank, maps that have been in the game for a while, maps that everyone knows by now. And as I said, Labs was quite a surprise so far. I believe Liquipedia tracks some of the matches. So yeah, so we can see here, by far most banned map is actually going to be Lair. 34 times banned of the matches tracked. I'm not obviously sure quite where the qualifiers lead into, but certainly Labs was quite popular actually. Labs has actually grown quite popular, but Lair is by far the least played map. Obviously Liquipedia is not tracking every single game played. I'm not sure where they start in terms of they start tracking statistics, but it's the best I've got to hand. And Lair was by far only been played 2 times so far in the tracked games this qualifier. Obviously it's probably been played a lot more because previous weeks we had the round of 128, whereas this week I believe we had 63 teams signed up, so we just started straight into the round of 64. So we'll be getting there into the next game ever so shortly. I'm not going to keep dragging this desk segment on too long. Sort of spoken there is all to talk about, sort of set the scene of it. So obviously for GONXT, it's going to be, I think we look ahead to the best of 3 for GONXT. There's teams on the other side of this bracket for the round of 16 that GONXT are going to want to stop getting points today, because those are teams that are sort of teetering in on the edge of qualification or not for the Swiss stage. GONXT, they're qualified. This is a chance for them to shut them out, lock them down, and limit which competition can get through to the following stages. So all eyes are on that best of 3 later on this afternoon, and then of course there'll be more games tomorrow, which might be casting, working as typical for Sundays, but there'll be plenty of nice, amazing English talent here to bring you through it. You just have to join the BlastR6 Discord server. I believe it's just discord.com/BlastR6, and it will bring you into the server. You can see all the community casters and get yourself settled in. And, well, as I say, you won't be able to join these qualifiers. They are done, dusted now for Open Qualifiers. Following week's going to be Swiss stage, and this is the last week of Open. But going, obviously, forwards, you will be able, for other competitions, for other majors. We also have weekly cups going on within Europe. Not quite sure when those resume. Now I have to triple-check that one. But there is also the Community Cup that does run every Saturday for Europe, which is open bracket tournament, single elimination, very similarly to how the Open Qualifiers for the majors work, except it's no best of 3s. There's mostly best of 1s in that one, it's going to be. So we'll see where that pans out. Obviously, you do have those to join in. You can join us every week, monthly leaderboards. It's a great opportunity to get some competitive experience in, get a chance to qualify. A lot of teams that play in those will come to these major qualifiers, so do keep that in mind. For now, I'm going to toss it right back to a break. I'm just going to flip the overlay to soon, and keep an eye in the Twitch chat. Obviously, this will be 4 minutes behind, but keep an eye on the Twitch chat. I'll let you know when the next game is ready to go. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back, hopefully 15 minutes or so.
I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment. Living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder. We're never getting older. Baby, it's you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky.
I've been in and out my mind since I hit your phone. I've been counting up the times that I did you wrong. I just want you by my side when I get real gone. Feel it's been a little while since we got along. Yeah, we we've been playing stupid games, the situation rotates. And they say communication, safe relations, okay. Medicated, how I'm patient, wasting time ain't the way. Cause I can see it on your face. I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes, you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now? Okay, now hold up. Let me get something right off my chest. I've been meaning to read into it, time to put it to rest. Is it stress? Is it that I ain't answer your text? Don't you treat it like amnesia, you know I always forget. Stirring the pot real hot, watch how the plot thickens. Around the clock, tick tock, need more than 20 seconds to get your attention before it's on to the next thing. And I'm over here again wondering, can I hold ya, hear your truth, pull you closer, talk it through?
Girl, you know that I'm the one that you can come and complain to. Your silhouette's amazing, but your brain is a maze too.
So can you help me find my way while I find something to say?
I know the arguing just augments everything going both ways, but baby, I can see it on your face.
I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes, you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now?
Everything you want, but you can't have. Number one regret, no takebacks. The hole in your chest, that's payback. Payback, yeah, you better take that. You could call me selfish and critical, I could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't warn ya, this might hurt, but that's just karma. Better take that. Call it payback. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. That's just That's just karma. Go and play the part, play the victim. Throw a pity party with your demons. Blaming everybody and you're screaming, screaming. But I'm the one bleeding. You're the one that's selfish and critical, you could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't warn ya, this might hurt. That's just karma. Better take that. Call it payback. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. That's just karma. That's just karma.
Sometimes you feel weak. The fear you carry inside wakes you up. The overplaying pattern of memory hides your true face. Take your own method, looking for the one who's trying to be perfect, yeah. You will try to match it, don't be sad if you don't make it, You hope for wonders, living life means making blunders. It can make you shatter, you will try to fight the thunders. Trust me no matter what happens, because I will stay by your side in your heart. Whatever happens, remember that you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. Follow the light if you're not sure. Listen to your gut. The right path will come when the time is right. Take your own method, looking for the one who's trying to be perfect, yeah. You will try to match it, don't be sad if you don't make it, You hope for wonders, living life means making blunders. It can make you shatter, you will try to fight the thunders. Trust me no matter what happens, because I will stay by your side in your heart. Whatever happens, remember that you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want.
You sure do like to share your opinions, talking big like somebody's listening. Nobody's listening. It's so fun and games until it doesn't. Toss me out, I'll hit the ignition. Now you listen. Hop up in the window. Smaller and smaller you fade out. Hop up in the window. You cannot get my vibe, no there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Try to paint me like a no-name, so sorry, but we're not the same. No, we're not the same. Boo-hoo, poor you, please forgive me, cause I don't feel any pity. I'm fed up with lies, you wanted my demise, now you're watching me rise, rise, rise. Up in the window, smaller and smaller you fade out. Hop up in the window. You cannot get my vibe, no there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Up in the window. Up in the window. Up in the window. Up in the window.
Watch me levitate, watch me levitate.
levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, levitate. Watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate.
Watch me levitate. You can't kill my vibe, no, there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You can't kill my vibe, no, there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. No, don't think he ever really knew me. I have run quite a distance, so in some ways I'm truly different. In some way I kept my soul. I got time if you want me to freeze up. I'm new now, I found the flow. I'ma need you to keep up, not slowing down anymore.
What you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you mine. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't confuse me. Liquid in my cup, I keep it juicy, juicy.
I used to be like that way back then. I was way back then. I had bricks back then. On the hip, in case the obstacle. My homie Tabby always had the hook up. You
Me what you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you mine. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't confuse me. Liquid in my cup, I keep it juicy, juicy.
I used to be like that way back then. I was way back then. I had bricks back then. On the hip, in case the obstacle. My homie Tabby always had the hook up.
Oh, don't think he ever really knew me. I run quite a distance, so in some ways I'm truly different. In some ways I kept my soul. Don't think he ever really knew me. I run quite a distance, so in some ways I'm truly different. In some ways I kept my soul. Never really knew me. Never really knew me. No, don't think he ever really knew me. I have run quite a distance, so in some ways I'm truly different. In some way I kept my soul. I got time if you want me to freeze up. I'm new now, I found the flow. I'ma need you to keep up, not slowing down anymore.
What you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you mine. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't confuse me. Liquid in my cup, I keep it juicy, juicy.
I used to be like that way back then. I was way back then. I had bricks back then. On the hip, in case the obstacle. My homie Tabby always had the hook up.
Me what you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you mine. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't confuse me. Liquid in my cup, I keep it juicy, juicy.
I used to be like that way back then. I was way back then. I had bricks back then. On the hip, in case the obstacle. My homie Tabby always had the hook up.
On the looking, finding all what is inside. I'm taking in all the lights. Oh, I'm not used to this. I'm not looking back, I'm not clear. And if you love me, you let me fly.
Oh, I don't mind a little rain on my suit. A little bit of angry makes you cute. And we've been watching this show so long, but it feels like everything that we wrote went back into the pen we used. It won't take long, even when I'm without you, when I'm without you, babe. So listen up and play along. And that's how time flies, like we on a different timeline. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. places old and new. Sweeter sound than our favorite song. And it feels like every time that it comes on, we just roll on till the day's done and the lights gone. And it won't take long, even when I'm without you, when I'm without you, babe. So listen up and play along, yeah. And that's how time flies, like we on a different timeline. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. It's fine line that we keep on walking all night. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything.
And look at that, 2 minutes ahead of schedule. And guess what? We're back on Nighthaven Labs. Hallelujah. For the side of GONXT, well, they just 7-0'd on this map. It's no wonder that they would want to steer the map veto in this way. Interestingly enough, as I was saying a minute ago during that sort of intermission segment, GONXT are banning out Clubhouse. That was their first choice ban this time around. I think they were intentionally trying to steer it towards a Nighthaven Labs. I mean, with a performance like they had, four flawless rounds, not only did you get 4 flawless in a 7-0, you got them 4 consecutively. Dominant game from GONXT to start things off, and well, for Nord Co, it's going to be, hopefully for them, it's going to be a similar message. Now, as we head back to labs for a second time today. Second time ever. Bans are going to be rolling in. Maverick, Dokkaebi taken off the board. Now, Dokkaebi, she's, as I mentioned before, she's been nerfed, but I don't really think it's going to impact how potent she is in these matches, if I'm being honest. She's still really strong, and sure, she won't be able to as quickly clear the roamers out using those logic bombs. She still has 2 of them, just as effective as they were before. They're just on a slight delay. So teams that have good time management, I don't think they're going to be too heavily impacted by this, of course, unless you let anything slip by. Now, it is going to be Nord Co who are going to be starting this one on the attacks. GONXT, they get a stronger side on defense, which we didn't get to see too much of last time, obviously being a 7-0. So they get to play the defensive side that they didn't quite get to play last time. Command Center is going to be our bomb site of choice for the first round of this. So let's get straight into it and see how things pan out. In terms for GONXT, well, they had a really, really good start to today, and they're going to want to be continuing that. As I said, it's all eyes on that best of 3 to sort of see who they can lock out from attending the best of 3s and being able to get more points out of this qualifier as well. Work continues on the site here for GONXT, just setting things up as you would expect here. Sort of for top floor, fairly standard setup, nothing out of the ordinary. Sheeny's just going to be throwing the cams at. Throwing the Valkyrie cams out, these mirror windows here. Well, we've got the first one here out onto rafters, and very likely it's going to be the second one here out into the connector area. Just like that. Mirror windows wide open. Sheeny's just getting cameras all over the place, and well, attack for Nord Co locks in. And well, Montaigne, this is something else on the board. We haven't necessarily seen a lot of, to be fair. Or we have, sorry, been seeing quite a lot of it. Montaigne's been very popular today. Shields have been exponentially popular sort of in the past few weeks, becoming further and further and popular as these tournaments wage on. And it's a bit of an interesting one to see, really. Doesn't surprise me in any way, and well, they're proving very effective so far. Garage is going to get open. It's just a standard start here for Nord Co. Just assessing the possibilities for this game, assessing what they want to do. Ying's going to be starting to make work top of the blue. I believe that's A's in there on the smoke playing the angle. Is he going to go for a swing? Candela's going to come in, and well, he's really got no choice but to fall back when faced with that. He's going to be droned out by the Rotero, forced to fall back further, and well, IT, that's going to be the next problem. There is the bandit there, and the only denial you've got on the board for that bandit is going to be those impact nibbies. And oh, hello, that's a close angle there from Sheeny, and it might just mean Raiden's allowed to get away with the bandit trick, and well, Sheeny downstairs is able to deny the one trying to play the vertical, and suddenly this IT will become very, very difficult to be opened up. Something that's not going to be started here. Instead, they're going to have to be looking to try and clear the player down here in storage, because Sheeny has still gone unchecked, and well, seems likely that the shield's going to be sent their way. Hopped in, there you go. Tails from the bot gets the first pick for the side of Nord Co. 4-4, half the rounds burn, and well, Nord Co haven't necessarily made progress, and that's going to be 2 from Nord Co disconnected. Unfortunately, going to have to just play out the remainder of this round, unfortunately, in what is now a 4 versus 3. Pause the timer after this for now. Nord Co, not exactly what you want for the start here, but it is just going to have to be the way they're going to play out. Aizen going to be getting one onto Giftig, and well, 4 versus 2 now for Nord Co. Going to have to try and power through this. Ranker's tucked up on rafters. They know where this Monty's coming in from. This is going to be a very difficult one for them to fight off. And well, there you go. Forced out there by the Toxic Bake. 50 seconds left on the clock, and it's looking less and less likely as time tails on here for the side of Nord Co to be able to win this one. GONXT have got this site on lockdown, whereas Tails from the bot fall. Tuscan falls, and it seems like all but a done deal for GONXT. And there you go. C4 goes out. Going to be able to connect it. And well, there you go. GONXT able to get themselves a round 1 on the board. Just as we're going to be hopping here into an ever so quick rehost. We'll be back in just a few seconds with you all.
Came in and you're looking like a sign of grace. I know, but I can never match your name or face. My fault, I didn't notice it was out of place. You painted fairy tales on the wall, calling to the better of the halves of me. Please show me just a little bit of honesty. I'd hope I got a heart that I can salvage, but it's getting harder now to recall. I know, but I can never match your name to face. My fault, but when I noticed it was far too late, you left a fingerprint on my soul.
Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. got your voice screaming in my face. I know you gotta bark when you don't got bite. Tell me, what's that like? What's that like? Being that insecure, acting up, immature. Had enough, I'm so bored. I'm so bored. It's karma. It's karma. Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You'll see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. A smile will kill when I cut you out. Snip, snip, got in your bullshit with a plot twist. Don't waste my time, I don't do toxic. I see you looking at me like she's so sweet. She's so nice, I can do what I like, right? Did I make you cry? I forgot that you're right. You know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You, now you got hurt 'cause you made me. Yeah, you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby, little baby. You only got hurt 'cause you made me bored. It's karma. It's karma. It's karma. Snip, 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 snip.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the delay there on the rehost. Back into it now. GONXT, of course, securing the first round up there onto Command and servers. Good start from them. Really, really good start from there. Nord Co, obviously, rehost problems of the players on Nord Co aside, they did sort of struggle to just get map control, and that IT breach really was causing problems. You lost 2 players to the player downstairs. And sure, you got the trade in the end. However, you were an extra man down by the end of that, and more importantly, they were unable to get the wall open by the end of the round, and it was likely due to an issue with the hard breach. It was an issue with the hard breach denial. It was the wall opening, the EMPs. Those were what were causing the issues for that map, for the side of Nord Co. Really struggling to just sort of get the wall open, get those bandit batteries dealt with. This time around, we're going to be seeing bandit not being brought out this time. Instead, it's going to be Inoski on Cade this time around instead of the bandit. We've also got the mute on the board for a bit more denial. So we'll see how it fares for Nord Co this time. But GONXT, solid starts their attack and well, continuing the streak that they started earlier in the day. Now 8 rounds consecutively, and well, for the side of Nord Co, besides these any can openers that they may opt to bring, we'll see here in a second, the operator lock. Yeah, they've got 4 can openers on the board. It's actually all going to be no dedicated hard breach operators. They're trying to stop flanks here. You've got the gridlock on the board, you've got Deimos and Grim, all here to try and stop down and hunt these roamers, which you may need to be doing. You've got Raiden and Ranker playing upstairs around in Command and IT, and then downstairs in Kitchen you've got Sheeny. So there's deep roam presence here for the side of GONXT, and they're likely going to be trying to hold on to this map for as long as they can. And well, here comes Gifted, going in, droned in by the Buck, followed not far behind by the Deimos. If they can identify this operator, and well, Sheeny opens up the round right off, just like that. Nordless being dropping. There's so many roamers here. Here comes the first death mark. And the Legion's going to be taken out for now. As well, we continue just to let the round play out here, see what happens. Follow through. Well, round's going to be continued to play. And well, IT will going to be possibly getting open this time, but no, stopped by the mute jammer. And there's still this roam clear up here as we see Ranker. He gets the kill onto Tuxon, and well, Here comes the can opener, opening up that IT wall, and Rankin's got a choice. He can run away and move. He is forced out of position, but he's able to get away with his life for now. Nord Co. 5 versus 3, struggling with this roam clear. Not only is a lot of time being burnt here, and there's also a second player upstairs as well. It's going to be Raiden in the CC hall. I'm not sure if that position is known by the side of Nord Co. They may be focusing on rank here, and he may be able to get a freebie from it, and almost spray onto Hella, not quite the kill. Well, going to be moving in there, sees the Legion through the wall, able to get one, but not quite able to get the second. Raiden going to get the kill, 4 versus 2 now for the side of GONXT, and well, the question is, do they opt to go back to site? Yes, they do. They're going to fall back to site now, support of Nioski. And they're going to likely fall down to site now. They've got a strong numbers advantage now. They've burnt a good amount of time off this round, and well, while Giftig and Tails from the bottom, they've got kit, and they've got some really strong fragging operators. Grim has the Commando 552, hits like a truck. C8 on the side of Giftig. They're going to be able to likely going to be able to contest these gunfights, but even if a trade game is played out here, it's not quite going to be enough. Nioski's been playing first point of contact here, and still C4 in pocket, which could be huge in this instance here. And there you go, not going to need the C4. TCS G12 sinks, drops the diffuser, 30 seconds left now. It's all going to be down to Giftig to get these kills here. Not quite able to get one, and GONXT, round on the board for them. A second one in a row for this game, and well, still very, very strong there. Nord Co. unable to get anything there. Unable to get anything there, and still struggling with the roam clear later on into the round. So, we'll see how things fare. GONXT, of course, they're a very highly seeded team in this competition. Any team that does come across them in the bracket is going to have a very, very hard time dealing with them as such. So, we'll see how things play out. Of course, we're still early days yet site rotation. Well, we're going to be heading onto the tertiary site here. It's actually going to be the control storage site that we're going to be opting for the tertiary site for GONXT. Now, they've obviously won 2 rounds in a row, which means they're going to be unable to return to the command site that they won in the first place, or the basement that they won just a second ago. So instead, they're going to be opting for their tertiary. Let's see exactly what happens. Nord Co. Oh, drones are getting into good spots now. GONXT just setting up. Very standard sort of default site. Solace has been impacted by this new season change as well. If you're not familiar how Solace has been changed, her scanner works a lot more like IQ now. Obviously, there was this raid in previous season where you can see at the bottom, she doesn't quite have the spec IO scanner available till the end of the prep phase. So, as such, she's also no longer able to identify which gadget she's looking at. She has to use the old ping feature, which has now become overclock. She is able to ping things through walls, though, without knowing what they are now, which is a massive benefit. But as you can see, that timer drains very quickly now. You have to be cautious of when you're using it, because it takes just as long to recharge. So, certainly you've been impacted by the nerf hammer lately, but still a very effective operator, and obviously the Bandit here, going to be playing on IT to try and stop this from getting open. Where bottom of warehouse is going to be the first thing to get open. Well, here comes the Thermite, but it's likely to just be Bandit trick straight off the wall there. You go for the middle, and it's very likely to get torn off. EMPs are on the board for Nord Co, so you do wonder. Thatcher's obviously still outside the building, sitting away from IT. Are they going to call? But no, there's no exothermics left, and there's no secondary hard breach on the side of Nord Co either. And yet another fumble on that IT wall is going to probably prove quite costly for this round and getting this roam clear sorted. If Giftig has worked, right away into cafeteria, edging ever so closer and closer to the site. But we've still got a lot of players of Nord Co outside of the building. And oh, Nook, here we go. Another operator who's been impacted by the recent season. That ability does not drain at all, but position given away by the Dreadmine. No choice but to fall back there from this lurk. Nook. She can now walk about, and as long as she's not shooting, sprinting, anything like that, her gadget has an infinite duration. Really, really good for lurks. So Tuscan can definitely make something happen there as well. Nord Co seems to have just stalled a little bit. GONXT, they're doing a good job sort of stray off, but with this IT position, that window is not going to be a viable plant spot. That vertical will continue to be played. Aizen going to be just chilling in the site. Raiden. It's Raiden and Ranka upstairs. And well, they're getting ready to swing. They're getting ready for a fight for Nord Co. It's going to be this Nook sweeping into sight. I'm not sure if the position's quite known. Tuscan has the red ping onto 1. Will this be a kill or not? Yes, it will be. Tuscan's going to open up the round, storm straight into sight, and well, Banshees aside can get in, but the question is this player above in IT going to be able to do anything to stop about it? Players are in sight, kit slightly going down, and well, this vertical game, it's not working too well so far for GONXT. Numbers advantage is falling. Shisando, double kill, opens up the round right back into the favour of GONXT. And it's this vertical that was never cleared out. These woes on the IT wall continue. And well, that's a third kill down from this vertical position for Sheeny. Gifted to get double of their own elsewhere. And well, vertical aside, it's 2 versus 2 now. Hella's dropped, and well, it's just Gifted left in 1 versus 2. Upstairs to try and take this player on IT. Question is, can they do it? They've got 15 seconds, so you've got to be quick here. You've just got to get both frags. C4's going to go out, and it's not quite going to be able to shoot back. And well, the C4 closes out and GONXT, third round in a row for them. And from this, they're going to be able to take their primary site again. They're going to be able to go back upstairs, and likely they're going to be locked back into command most likely. And just as we say it, there they go, back onto command. It's been a very favourable site for them thus far. It was the site they played in the final round against Kraken earlier in the day and won that one pretty convincingly. First round they played against Nord, technical difficulties aside, did a good job of it. So we're going to look to the side of GONXT, and can they do that again? This IT wall has been pivotal. The hard breach has been the problem for Nord Co so far. Struggling to clear these roamers as a result of being unable to get these walls open.
Camera feed up front.
I have to ask, where? I have to ask, you've got the Thatcher. So we'll see how Nord Co play this one. It's the second attempt on it, and we have seen it before. You look to last week where it was cast in ITV Academy, and they really struggled on the first quarter of the half, the first sort of objective rotation. But the second time round, they had a read. They knew how the tempo of the round was going to play out, and it really seemed to bolster them, and they seemed to become more and more alive as games went on. So we see a similar trend followed by Nord Co. There's only one way to find that, and that's to get straight into round number 4 here. As Nord Co. attacking Nighthaven Labs. Let's see if they can go out. They're likely going to be trying to clear these roamers. You've got a few on this roam. You've got Sheeny, who's having an absolute great game so far, and well, Ranker taking out the lobby very, very early on there by Tuscana. I believe that might have just been getting slightly too over-aggressive, but Sheeny's currently 5 and 0. And Twitch drone's going to be spotted, taken out, and here comes the IT play. Is it going to get breached? Ace charge denied by the bandit trick, but the Thermite, Exothermic, it's going to open the wall wide open. Good start there now for Nord Co. Not only got the numbers advantage, they've been able to get the IT wall wide open and GONXT. Well, we now look to the players on the road. That's going to be just Sheeny at the minute. Are they able to get anything going? The Twitch, well, stuck outside. They know the drones are clearing through, and Sheeny just going to move. Try and pace ever so close, but no, the mirror window's upstairs going to get dropped. Reinforcements going to go off, and likely GONXT is going to have to be falling closer and closer back into sight. Just going to take a pause here, see what is going on. And well, there goes Sheeny again, continuing to have a really, really good game. 6-0 now in this first half, and the issue there is you shut off the Twitch. He was going to be attacking from the other side, going to be playing a bit of a flank. Now a lot of the players on the side of Nord Co, they've still got half the round to play with, mind you. They've still got plenty of time to relocate and move themselves. But the player that was going to be sneaking up in garage, in warehouse, wasn't able to quite get anything. It's going to be Aizen here, stuck in a gunfight with the rafters players. Knows there's one in IT, likely creeping closer. Toxic Babe's going to go in. Sheeny gets one, and it's just going to be an explosion there of blue in the kill feed. GONXT able to get themselves 4 rounds in a row. And well, that definitely looked better than the first attempt from Nord Co. However, it wasn't quite enough to get the round over the line. It was a good start from them, but it all sort of fell apart later in the round there. Perhaps it was that isolated Twitch on their own, not able to be traded back, and just skewed the numbers advantage back out of the favour of Nord. Let's go next. Take a 4th round, and if we're counting track today, that's going to be their 11th consecutive round today. They're having a brilliant day thus far in the Open Qualifiers. And now, back to basement. They're just going to repeat this site rotation at this point, and to be fair, there's no other reason not to. They've had really, really good showings on all sites thus far, with Nord Co really struggling, especially with this site, to get a lot going. It was this roam clear. They were struggling with players all over the place. So they're going to be bringing out Deimos and Grim. Hunt those roamers down standard. It'll be what you'd expect. For now, it's going to be GONXT looking to continue the streak and get themselves the lead. Nord Co, they really need to get these next 2 rounds to have a fighting chance in this game. 4-2, 2-4 attacking half on Labs. That's doable. You're able to work from that. If you've got some strong defenses, you're able to work from that. And of course, GONXT looking to just continue continue to build upon this lead. And well, you look at Labs here. You look at how wide and open it is here. Plenty of ground to be attacking here. And Nord Co have got their work cut out for them getting it open. And he's starting on the IT wall, likely going to be getting opened up very early this time by Gittig. There we go. Wall's going to be open and straight in. The Vigil's going to be targeted by the Demos. A bit of an interesting one there by the Demos. As you can see, their death mark fails when the Vigil scanner is activated. So likely just trying to burn Vigil scan. But if you look here, you can see on the left on the interface there, it's the only player who's actually been identified so far by the attacking team. So it's really their only choice if they want to use those death marks. However, quick work has been made here across the top floor for Nord Co. Not something we've seen from the past floor. They do know about the one here playing in IT. That's going to be the Oryx and the Mute playing upstairs, and they're likely going to be the ones that are going to be caught in these first engagements. A lot depends on them up here and how they're going to be able to effectively hold this roam. Radiant's position is going to be known, and they likely know about the second Oryx being up there as well. Radiant takes a bit of a gunfight. Takes a bit of damage in the process, not quite able to deliver any back, and well, it's a choice now. Seems like we're going to be opting to fall back from the roam here. Ranker down to the bottom floor, getting an escape route ready just for when they need it. Bottom of blue stairs now for Raiden. Getting rid of those track stingers. Well, here comes a frag grenade. You can either run up the stairs or run back down and fight it. It's actually going to be caught off and then immediately traded back by Janoski, coming up the cargo stairs to save the day. Likely going to go for the res onto his teammate there. And well, the question is, Tails from the bottom. That's going to be one, but do they know about the player in kitchen? Giftig upstairs, and it's a bit of a pinch there on the blue stairs. It's a bit of a lethal position, but do they know? Do they know about the Vigil chilling here in cafeteria? Has he gone unchecked thus far into round? And even if you look, there are still deathmark trackers on the board. However, the Vigil can just hide from them. Kai's going to get targeted by the Demos, but back downstairs in the basement, not likely to be able to get much from that. And well, Vigil, Boss G in hand. Ranker works his way in storage. He's in a very precarious position, going to be caught out in a crossfire there, unable to really get much from that position. Nord Co swing the numbers back into their advantage, and Sheeny, well, still upstairs on vending, could play the flank and going to get targeted by the Demos again. Deathmark's going to fail due to the scanner, not quite due to the scanner blocking it. The question is, do they know where this Vigil is? But time's trickling away here for Nord Co. 20 seconds left on the clock. They're going to be forced to make an execute any second now. And it's likely just going to be a very violent drop here, straight into Animus. Here we go. Able to get one. Hella double kill for the round. Damos brutalising into assembly, not quite able to get it. It's going to be Aizen, and it's Aizen now left 1 versus 3 with all to do. Position given away. C4 is in pocket, but it's not going to be used. Hella's going to get it. Nord Co are going to be able to take the round and get themselves something onto the board. And well, the flawless streak of GONXT comes to an end about an hour and a half after it started. But that shouldn't shake them most likely. That will likely not shake them. At the end of the day, that's 1 round out of 11 now. 1 round out of 12, sorry, that you've lost now. Really, really good start to the day from them, and GONXT looking likely to continue to go to sleep. They're going to give the basement yet another shot to see if they're able to get anything from it. And well, on the side of Nord Co, they're going to be trying something a little bit different. They were thinking about the Blitz and the In combination, but instead going to be opting to go for Deimos to the Buck. Deimos, it proved somewhat useful, and especially considering there's not a Vigil on the board this time. Likely to be able to get a bit more value out of it. No Vigil, no Mute either. So there's, and of course, Tuberal is banned out. So you're not going to be able to get much impact from it. Much denial on that Deimos Deathmark track. Anyone roaming is going to have to face the wrath of that 44 Vendetta, and that's likely going to be Ranker and Sheeny. 1 in IT, 1 on the first floor respectively. And, well, let's see how this round pans out. Final round of the attacking half now for Nord Co. Definitely glad they've got 1 on the board now. It means it's not going to be a total 7-0. And, well, Deimos, you can see here, look left the interface again. One of the roamers has been identified, and there you go. Sheeny's position is going to be marked out. And keep on, even though the Deimos can only see 1 player at a given time, can make those call-outs. Can let them know he's in cafeteria as he moves through the map. You can let them know. And well, Nord Co going to be collapsing on this balcony here, really forced. Stuck in a rock and hard place here. You've got the choice. Do you try and keep this roam going, or do you just give up the space and save your life. There is a Legion playing now on the roam as well. Raiden as well has joined the forces of the roam to see if he can get anything going. And well, it's a C4 from Sheeny. Beautiful one at that. Takes the Deimos clean off the board there. Not death marks at that time, so just some good game sense or perhaps a free ping. Raiden just going to spray and continue to get one of his own. Hella still back out in the spawn point. Nordes. Nordes approaching the cafeteria stairs. Able to get the track stings going down on the cafeteria stairs. Deny that rotate for ever so slightly longer. But Ranka still upstairs. And well, while all of the players of Nord Co, I'm not sure if they know about this player or not. I don't know if they quite do. Yes, they do. It's a good shout there between Gifting and Hella tag teaming up onto the Solace. And well, the roam clear for Nord Co has gone well. They've done it. Minute 20 left on the board now. The IQ is going to make things work. Just looking for any gadgets left flying about. Looking for anything that the team can tag out. We're going to be having a bit of a pause now in the round. Go next. All now in the basement. There are 2 C4s in pocket. One's already been used, as you saw earlier, to get the kill onto Tuscan. So it's going to be a question of how do they play this out? How do they go into securing this late round? These C4s will prove very, very lucrative. And, well, there's only one... Got can openers on the... No, not on the grim. It's actually going to be bought on... They were bought on the Deimos instead, and they're not going to be used. Only one was used from Buck, and that's going to actually be contrary to what the overlay says. Oh, there we go. Update. Last one of the round now. That's all the hard breach there for Nord Co gone. What they've got open is going to be what they've got now. Cowan Hive's going to go in and just see if there's anyone lurking unanimous. No, there's not. So likely drop's going to come in a few seconds. Cowan Hive getting ready for the execute now. 20 seconds left on the clock. Not a lot of time to make this work, and it's seems that's going to be Raiden watching this drop, ready to get one, just like that. One taken down. It is immediately traded back by Tails from the bottom though. Sheeny elsewhere is able to bring the numbers back into the advantage of GONXT. But Tails from the bottom. 2 kills in the round so far, but locked off in Animus. No choice but to swing into the sights of Raiden and able to get one. Giftig left 1 versus 2. Players hiding, just playing the time here. And well, GONXT get themselves a 5th round for the half. 5-1 start for GONXT. Really great stuff from them so far as the sides are going to be flipping now. Question, of course, is how does it fare for Nord Co on their defences? They're going to be starting Command. It's definitely the favoured site so far. Every team we've seen so far has had Command as their primary site. Unsurprising, really, if you've ever watched Nighthaven Labs in Rainbow Six before. Command is the preference. Basement, second preference, typically. And then it will be one of the first floor sites. Typically going to be storage to be played out as the tertiary. For now, it's a question of Nord. They were able to get one from that half. If we looked at face their eyes on the scoreboard there, Sheeny continuing to have a really, really good day so far. 9-1 at the minute in this game, having a really, really good job. GONXT, they're bringing the shields out. It's for something that saw a little bit from them last time. I do quite like these shields, so we'll see how they play. As we now get to the side of our second half. Dreadmine's going out. There's not a lot of denial on this IT wall, so it should be a very easy open here for the attacking team. Not going to likely suffer the same woes that Nord Co did attacking this. Just to see if they can spot anything on the default cams. Yes, they can. More than anything there, it's an idea of operator lineup, an idea of what you're about to face. And I believe that Montaigne was one of those marked operators as well. They're going to know the Monty's coming in. And well, straight away, entrance into warehouse. Here the iron wall comes, ready to try. Push his way through the warehouse. IT wall, likely to just get opened any second now.
Lost my explosive!
As soon as GONXT team is ready, wall's going to get opened. Rotera Drone's going to be hopping into warehouse, just see if that can get anything. It's going to identify the player, but likely not going to be able to grab too much utility. It just forces Nordes to move out of their position. And Reinforced there is going to be bought off now onto the warehouse. They don't want that rotate open anymore. Likely to probably stop the Montaigne just walking straight into objective. Going to force them to use. Going to force GONXT to have to use IT as a bit of a buffer room. And well, it's a slow start so far. They're getting good. They're getting good control. All of the players of Nord Co have been forced either to site or the adjacent rooms now. So GONXT should be able to get quite easy control of the map. And start to prime up, ready for their execute. We're not even halfway through yet. Solid start so far for them, but At the same time, Nord Co seemed ready to give up this space. And well, Giftig's playing close angle with the shotgun. Got to be wary of that Montaigne, but I don't think there's another player there. It's not going to be. And well, Giftig's going to take a lot of damage there from the shields from the Montaigne. They know that that shield is pushing ever so close by the second. You have to watch it. You have to keep an eye on it. Flashbangs are going to come in, and Glance is going to be activated. It's going to be the Fenrir to get a kill from Tuscan. Giftig immediately taken down back. Aizen on the double kill for the round so far. Sheeny as well. Tuscan immediately. Nord Co light up. Kill feed. Diffuser is going down, effectively putting Sheeny in a 1 versus 2 for the next few seconds. But look, the mirror window's been turned against the defending team here. Perfect position to play here from Sheeny, and not to mention, well, you still got the Montaigne available. Really, really good operator for these post-plant situations. They are being cautious of the player behind. The Montaigne does drop, and it's going to be up to Sheeny now to clutch this one up. Caught behind the desk, able to get a second. Sheeny just like that. GONXT pushed on to match point here. Ready for their second win of the day, and well, GONXT looking good. Nord Co, that was a really, really good one there, but just a slightly delayed swing out there from the Malusi may have cost them that one there, just ever so slightly. It was close, and well, we're going to be seeing something a bit different. Command and Server's going to be picked again, but Clash is going to be brought out this time. Now, Clash we often see in these open qualifiers as, I wouldn't say a panic pick. I feel that's a bit of injustice. It's not necessarily a panic pick, but more so when you're trying to throw your opponent off and see.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And just try and throw them off their game a little bit. Try and throw a bit of a curveball in there. That's likely going to be the goal of bringing the Clash here. Otherwise, it's a fairly standard setup here for Command. It was really close for Nord Co before, so it's a fair choice to want to try and give it another shot to see if they're going to be able to. If they're going to be able to get away with it. So,
10 seconds to insertion.
and there we go. For the fellas asking in chat, what is this? Brackets there. You'll get all the information on the page about the tournament, how this all works. Open qualifiers for the Major. Montreal in November. So, and get into our final round here. Nighthaven Labs. Going to be the Clash going outside with a deployable shield, I believe that is. And we'll see where this ends up. Tuscan, of course. It's clashing well. Here comes the Exo Ferdic. Is it going to be able to get the wall open? Yes, it is. It's actually going to be, oh no, Nordless dies trying to bandit trick. That is not the way you want to go on a round when you're facing match point. That is not the start you want if you're a fan of Nord Co. GONXT, well, numbers advantage for them, and this IT wall is a bit different to how we normally see it set up, but likely going to be opened nonetheless. Left soft here. It's just a case of how they want it open. Hello. Fenrir is creeping up. They can see Hella. Position known. But there's one on the window. Montaigne's going to be creeping up. Creeping up those warehouse stairs any second now. Getting ready to start this. Push for GONXT. Numbers advantage, of course, in the favour of GONXT as well. Tails from the bottom. If this position goes unchecked, it could be problematic. But hello, the Montaigne's going to be stood right there and very unlikely to be able to get anyone there. Toxic Baby is going to be able to go in, and likely the attacker's just going to fall back for a few seconds there. By 45 seconds here, but I don't think it's going to be... It's not going to be enough to stay in for the rest of the round. Still got a minute and a half of time left to burn here for the defensive team, and well, positions are exposed. A bit of a stalemate here in the lobby. Just waiting for the next players to make the moves. It's likely going to be this Montaigne going to be pushing in. Thermite's going to be making work here on the connect wall. It's going to get nice and open up. Here comes the Montaigne swinging in, able to get the smoke. Tails from the bottom, not quite able to make the shotgun connect. Numbers advantage further extended, even further here, and just a flawless round to close it out. GONXT, GG's in chat, 7-1. You could say they struggled slightly more than they did on the first game of the day, but not so much. 7-1, still dominant in their favour and looking primed and ready to take the next best of 3. So, following up this game, we're going to be having a best of 3 series. It is going to be between GONXT and either INF Esports or Ryzen R6. That will be a best of 3 series. That will be coming to you in the next 15 minutes, so don't go anywhere. We will be back ever so shortly.
Slip, slip, I'm so bored. My head in my hands, listen up, says my teacher. In front of the class, He says if you're not a believer, I've my views, that's on you. Better shape up and pay your dues. Of my views, that's on you. I'll be on a flight soon to Vienna singing, ooh. Gotta know all this propaganda, how do you do? Better getting in my own medicine for you. Never gonna make them think I'll stand there. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know let loose, don't mind if I do. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know let loose, don't mind if I do. Free as the wind and as strong as a piece of amber. Give me a breath like the fire you'll soon remember. Ooh. I'll be on a flight soon to the end. I'm singing, ooh. Gotta know all this propaganda, how do you do? For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know let loose, don't mind if I do. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know let loose, don't mind if I do. so suddenly you're poison the air I breathe. But if you don't hate me, then why would you break me? Feel it in my bones, I'm about to lose control. Only so much I'm taking, so get yourself to safety. Cause baby, a storm is coming. You better heed the one and pray. Don't stay, run away, 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 away. Feel how the rain is pouring. I'm a jet like a hurricane. Don't stay, run away, 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 away.
I got lost tonight under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find under the stars up in the sky. I got lost tonight under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find under the stars up in the sky. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, but we're getting older. Baby, it's you and I. You and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. I know you'll follow me. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, we're never getting older. Baby, it's you and I. I've been in and out my mind since I hit your phone. I've been counting up the times that I did you wrong. I just want you by my side when I get real gone. Feel it's been a little while since we got along. Yeah, we've been playing stupid games, the situation rotates. And they say communication, safe relations, okay. Medicated how I'm patient, wasting time ain't the way. Cause I can see it on your face. I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now? Okay, now hold up. Let me get something right off my chest. I've been meaning to read into it, time to put it to rest. Is it stress? Is it that I ain't answer your text? Don't you treat it like amnesia, you know I always forget. Stirring the pot real hot, watch how the plot thickens. Around the clock, tick tock, need more than 20 seconds to get your attention before it's on to the next thing. And I'm over here again wondering, can I hold you, hear your truth, pull you closer, talk it through?
Girl, you know that I'm the one that you can come and complain to. Your silhouette's amazing, but your brain is a maze too.
So can you help me find my way while I find something to say?
I know the arguing just augments everything going both ways, but baby, I can see it on your face.
I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now?
Everything you want, but you can't have. Number one regret, no takebacks. The hole in your chest, that's payback. Payback, yeah, you better take that. You could call me selfish and critical, I could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't warn ya, this might hurt, but that's just karma. Better take that. Call it payback. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. That's just That's just karma. Go and play the part, play the victim. Throw a pity party with your demons. Blaming everybody and you're screaming, screaming. But I'm the one bleeding. You're the one that's selfish and critical, you could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't warn ya, this might hurt. That's just karma. Better take that. Call it payback. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. That's just That's just karma. Just
symptoms, you feel weak. The fear you carry inside wakes you up. The overplaying pattern of memory hides your true face. Take your own method, looking for the one who's trying to be perfect, yeah. You'll try to match it, don't be sad if you don't make it. You hope for wonders, living life means making blunders. It can make you shatter, you will try to fight the thunder. Trust me no matter what happens, because I will stay by your side in your heart. Whatever happens, remember that you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. Follow the light if you're not sure. Listen to your gut. The right path will come when the time is right. Take your own method, looking for the one who's trying to be perfect, yeah. You'll try to match it, don't be sad if you don't make it. You hope for wonders, living life means making blunders. It can make you shatter, you will try to fight the thunder. Trust me no matter what happens, because I will stay by your side in your heart. Whatever happens, remember that you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want.
You sure do like to share your opinions, talking big like somebody's listening. Nobody's listening. It's so fun and games until it doesn't. Toss me out, I'll hit the ignition. Now you listen. Hop up in the window. Smaller and smaller you fade out. Hop up in the window. So sorry, but we're not the same. No, we're not the same. Boo-hoo, poor you, please forgive me, cause I don't feel any pity. I'm fed up with lies, you wanted my demise. Now you're watching me rise, rise, rise. Up in the window, smaller and smaller you fade out. Hop up in the window. Watch me levitate.
levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, levitate. Watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate.
Watch me levitate. When I kill my vibe, no, there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay.
Well, as the players are ready for our best of 3 today, it's going to be INF Esports versus GONXT. Final match for today. Round of 16. Quarterfinals on the line for both these teams here. It's best of 3, as you can see. We've got Consulate, we've got Bank, and we've got Nighthaven Labs yet again as our decider. It's best of 3. We all know these games can, don't want to say take the puff out of you. Don't get me wrong, these games can be long, and well, I was going to say sometimes things get a bit crazier, the games go on, especially with teams that aren't so experienced with best of 3s, but it appears today INF Esports going to be starting us off with the crazy. Amaru and Ying taken off the board. Ying, standard-ish ban, you've seen it, but the Amaru one, that's an interesting one. Well, Lumens in chat says it right there, Lumenzi. Monty is in play. Something tells me someone's been waiting for that Montaigne to come on the board all day. This is... Obviously, we've had shields available all day. Not both of them have been bought, however. So, we'll just see how things fare on. Of course, as we head through to our first map of Consulate. Not had this one played just yet today, so we're looking forward to seeing how this one plays out, most importantly. Whether GONXT continue their winning streak. So far have been dominant today. Not had much challenge. Dropped 1 round to get to this point, so having a really good day for themselves. On the side of INF Esports, well, they were challenged in their first game versus Benelux VIP, actually able to take it out 6-8 in overtime. And their second game of the day, well, it was a bit easier for them, 7-2 in their favour, and that brings them here. So they've certainly been pushed today. GONXT, I won't say they've had a challenge thus far, as we head to meet him for our first site here. We'll see how this fares, we'll see how this goes, but most importantly, let's get into things on here on Consulate. As we start on the top floor. A very standard sort of defense, as you'd sort of expect. No crazy lineups. Frost is on the board, obviously a bit different, slightly different, but nothing outlandish. Spotting right off the back here from INF.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And hopefully we have got a banger of a game on the board here on Consulate. We've had Nighthaven Labs 2 times today. I've been wishing for it for the last 3 weeks, and well, we finally got it, but it's been not the closest. And well, if we get to Labs, we know it's a close affair. We know it's a best of 3 that deserves to go all the way into 3. It's been a quick day thus far for us in the Open Qualifiers, and many of the other casters have been feeling the same. So, as we head into our final match of the day, will the trend be reversed? Will we get some close games, or is it going to be a one-way show yet again? Only way for us to get into that is for us to go in and find out. So, GONXT going to be starting to attack this top floor. Well, first course of action, it's just going to be getting the little balcony breach open. No dedicated hard breach on the board, though. It's not the rarest thing on this site to see it without any dedicated hard breach, I suppose. It's a common thing. Get it open. And it's going to be JFK, Tuck, Dare and Catering, looking to make an early engagement, make sure no one gets cheeky and swings in. But the balcony's actually been cleared off by GONXT, deciding to opt to go elsewhere. Instead, Drone's going to be flying in through yellow stairs. Warden's going to be spotted in the side room, and well, his position's known. He's likely going to have players underneath him soon. Frag Grenade's going to be clearing out barbed wire, and Saint thinks better of it, decides to go elsewhere. Rotero Drone's going to make of his new position though, and here comes the Thinker, LMG in hand. Ready to swing down yellow stairs, ready to try a none, and it's going to be an early pick down for Saint. Gets the kill onto Yonski, and well, INF find themselves numbers advantage up at the start of this. At the start of this match. All players of INF are upstairs, mind you. Oh, this could be an early engagement here as well. And Catering, JFK and Catering positions, no. Ranker outside. Commando 502, both guns equally as strong as the other. Instead, opting to go back on the drone, see where the player's gone off to. Just going to see that the players instead opted to tuck back from Catering, falling back into meeting, and well, that's going to give Ranker a chance to get onto this balcony. It's still a difficult position to play from. Sees the mirror window. Instead, slow pops back, and well, Drayden trying to play vertical, gets dropped by Saint. Double kills so far. Only 2 kills we've had. Well, we've got a minute left on the board, and it's not looking good for the attack thus far. Sheeny drops to Saint on a triple kill at the minute, and well, this isn't the greatest of start if you're a fan of GONXT. It's INF all the way thus far, minute left on the clock, and well, this round is looking impossible to be winning here for one. But just as we say that, Ranker does get one back and GONXT. It's 2 versus 4, bit of damage onto Saint. It's a mighty difficult one to win in, as players here are double stacked up on the door, and well, it's Kirby elsewhere. Drops Azen, and it's just Ranker left 1 versus 4. Positions known to them by the default cam. Stuck on Spiral Staircase. C4 is going to go in. Not quite going to be able to get anything. Saint is finally dropped though. It's double kill for Ranker, and well, 1 versus 3, but only 30 seconds left to do it. Players holding all sorts of angle. Doesn't know about the one in the corridor, and Lumens clears it out. INF secure themselves the first defensive round here on Consulate. And well, really good start there from INF. It was a good defense, struggling to clear out those positions if you go next. Able to get a lot of the walls open and get a lot of the positioning right, just not quite able to make conversion. Now, we saw a second ago, Lumens was very, very happy that the Montaigne was on the board. However, how will they be feeling when the Montaigne is bought against them?
Defenders protect
Likely been waiting for the Montaigne pick all day, but well, as we head to Garage for our second site, it's how can we hold off the Montaigne? Saint had a really good start to the round there. 3k for himself, rest of his team clearing it all up. Boschy on Lumens, feeling confident. Likely that thing's strapped with an ACOG, ready to go and contest some long angles. GONXT, it's a bit more dedication to the hard breach on the operator lineup, doubling down on the dedicated hard breach operators, with Thermite Hibana being brought onto the table. Ash as well from Sheeny, who's had a really good game so far. Really great day, Sheeny. Lots of kills across the board, and well, and I believe that's Santi. And well, we're going to see a cheeky little spawn peek here. We may well just be able to catch one. Playing dangerously close to the front door here. It's a risky position. And his position, no. Could be an engagement with Damus, but Ranker's going to win it out, and well, certainly happy to be winning that one out, it would appear. Likely to see something coming through in text chat any second now. That or a game crash. We'll have to see. And that's going to be a stutter, unfortunately, from Santi. And well, here comes, and likely, mirror window's going to be dropped. And well, Exothermic's going to try and get it open. Will it quite in time? And no, it's not going to be able to get it open. That's one Exothermic burn. There is a hit. Of course, you do have the X-Gyros Penance of Hibana on the board. However, it's not going to be quite enough. Get everything they wish and open. You're bringing all this hard breach. Now, Deimos is going to be looking to probably clear out some of these roamers. There's not only just the one left. It's going to be Lumen's upstairs. And upstairs, Vigil and Naboshi with an ACOG as well. Nothing a more terrifying duo than that. But the Shield's making its way through the server's hallway now. Downstairs and making a bit of a horizontal push through this basement site. Exothermic's going to be going through as well. Montaigne's just edging closer and closer on towards the site here. We've got Thermite and the Deimos playing the flank elsewhere. But I don't think all the roams have been cleared. You've still got the Vigil upstairs, and he can't be tracked with the death mark. And that may cause problems for GONXT, as we see there. One shot from the Boschy, and that's enough to be able to take down the Hibana. And well, numbers are still in the favour of GONXT, however. 4 versus 3 now. Second Exothermic's going to go, and it's likely going to be able to connect this time. But well, do they know about the flanking? Do they know about the player on Spiral? Because he's all that's left for INF to be able to clutch this round out. And yes, they do. They found him now. And well, GONXT, a much better round for them. And looking. And well, that was a much better start there. They almost, dare I say, got handed a bit of a freebie at first. But then were able to convert the round into a win. And well, it's going to be INF. They're going to be heading back down into the garage. To see if they can get anything else cooking down there. I've got a feeling we're in for a close one at this point. These two teams seem strong so far. Seen good things from both. Nothing scary. I think this is the right level of what I like to see in these qualifiers, where you have these teams who will play this very much sort of more aggressive play style. They play a bit. Definitely playing nothing crazy, but also not exactly the default at the same time. There's always a bit of a wild card on the board, and it just keeps these games interesting. Keeps everyone on their toes. So you're playing and it's certainly showing the calibre of these teams as we get later through into these qualifiers. And well, for INF, I believe it's going to be a battle for Swiss stage here. Just a quick check on Wikipedia, and they've not listed anything so far. Maybe incorrect. Can't always trust it. There's a couple of discrepancies with that information, so don't always trust what that says. However, it is certainly going to be one of these situations where for INF, they're going to want the points. GONXT, mentioned a few times today, they are already guaranteed to be into Swiss stage here. So really, they're just locking out opponents. And so from so far what we've seen, at least INF seem like a strong opponent. They seem like they could cause some problems. So being able to take them out of competition here and now by denying them what would seemingly be any points at all may be a really, really good opportunity to do so early on. For now, of course, we're still early days. Round 3 and Consulate. First match of best of 3, and well, the aggressive spawn peaks from INF do not stop. They're trying to get these early kills. They're trying to keep GONXT on their toes. Nothing's quite come of them yet. Players are watching all over. And with that Deimos on the board, the Roams are likely to still be able to get out. You've actually got 2 players for INF upstairs. You've got the Vigil and you've got the guy who's just slowly working his way down. Likely going to be going back into sight now. That front garage gets open. Drone's going to be going in, and we're going to be seeing what we can do found. Seeing out yellow, make sure there's no player in there. And JFK is he going to take the opportunity to swing, or is he going to take the opportunity to rotate back side? As soon as that Vulcan canister burns, you're likely to want to leave. Get back into the safety of the objective walls. And well, this horizontal push we saw last time from GONXT, they're going to be trying it again. It worked well for them last time, so why not try again? The Monty's going to be going and getting the intel, but they're cautious of the Vigil from above. Previously, we had Lumens, here we are, playing in Visa, watching this top-down angle, and it proved quite problematic for GONXT. Only able to get one before his troubles, mind you. However, it was an impactful kill nonetheless. It was a hard breach off the board, so they're definitely going to be wanting to watch out for that one. But with positions, no, it's going to be difficult for Lumens Space. He's cautious, making sure there's not going to be anyone sneaking up on him. Defense aren't quite sure, as this horizontal push from GONXT seems to continue, stalled out temporarily by one of these toxic babes. And Lumens is going to drop, meaning this horizontal push is going to be going on quite quickly now. It's going to be Hunkster. We'll go with Hunkster. He's going to be holding. He's going to be first point of contact here. Sees the Montaigne, burns the Vulcan canister. Time is trickling away now a bit for GONXT. 50 seconds, still a decent amount of time to work with. And you've also got this pinch on the side here. If you're able to make something successful work from this front door, and yes you are, Raiden gets the kill, double kill for the round. It's traded back though by Kirby. So not the end of the world, but more Vulcan canisters causing more and more problems for the attacking team. Santi position's a bit precarious, going to be a bit of a difficult one, and likely to opt to fall back here. Likely to fall back into the garage, but struggling to do so through the rotation. It's going to be Kirby. 3 versus 2 effectively now. GONXT. Time is whittling away, but they do have the numbers advantage, and they've still got that Montaigne on board. Through the fire, Ranko runs straight into it and unable to get anything worse. Triple kill for Kirby, and it's going to be a 1v1 between him and Monty, but all he has to do at this point is run and hide. Play the time, and well, Monty's not going to be able to get close enough in time, and surely it's a done deal by now. Yes, it is, and it's going to be INF Esports taking the 3rd round, and well, they secured the lead, and very likely we're going to be heading straight back upstairs to the meeting site up there. It's a good opportunity for them, and it's a strong site, and there we go, just as I said. Meeting. They get to go back to their primary bomb site now. It was one out last time by INF, and it was a fairly dominant one. One of the players of GONXT left in a 1 versus 3. Very difficult to win, mind you. So, didn't look so great last time, but they're going to have no choice but to give this objective another go, with basement locked for the next 3 rounds.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Reloading!
We'll see how the site rotation pairs for now.
Magnet ready!
Different setup this time. We're seeing Lumen instead of on the Vigil going to play the Wamai. Magnets. Well, obviously Ying is taken off the board, so you're not going to have a massive amount of thrown utility coming in, but you certainly can bring a lot of flashbangs with the lineup that it looks like from GONXT. The Buck, the Lion, all able to bring them. So, good swap onto there. We've got Santi roaming below.
10 seconds remaining.
Going to be looking for anything that can be found, and well, me and Room, it's been turned into a defensive stronghold. The question is, are we going to be seeing any crazy spawn peaks? We've seen a few of these now. A few mad spawn peaks from INF, just trying to get anything cheeky going. Doesn't look like that's going to be such the case this time. And it's always good. If the spawn peaks become expected, they lose a lot of their impact. And when you're defended, you are very vulnerable to the spawn. You are very vulnerable when spawn peaking. So a lot of the effectiveness of them is often when you're able to catch the attacking team off guard. catch them asleep at the wheel almost. So you're not going to be doing it every single round. You're going to want to keep throwing, changing when you do it to throw them off. And well, we've still got half of this defensive side to play. It's still plenty of time to keep changing things around. It seems like admin's going to be the first point of contact here. And where the attack for GONXT is going to be starting. You've got the Wamai and the mirror defending it. And you also got the mirror window in there as well, so it's going to be very difficult to shake players out of this position. Those Wamai magnets coming into use now. Frag grenades being thrown, one of them caught, the other one missing the mark, and well, seems like JFK able to actually take the Selma charge off of the admin wall. And that's 2 of those burns so far, and I don't know if the other one's been able to get we rotate over to cafeteria. I don't know if it's quite been able to get cafeteria open. No, it's not. Instead, it's had to be one of the can openers. And well, speaking of can openers, the round's been wide open up there by INF. And oh look, it's a bit of a double swing there. Santi supporting his teammate. Raiden drops. INF securing an advantage again for this round. This site being a real difficult one to go next, struggling to take it. And well, here comes the Warden of Santi, looking to get aggressive. Not going to be able to get anything for his trouble just yet. Quick peeks with the SMG-11. C4 still in pocket. Minded there. And well, A's and elsewhere. He's able to fare a bit better. He's able to get a pick on the JFK. But 2 versus 4. We've seen it before. This situation is difficult. And well, Ranker is able to get inside. I don't know if they quite know, but tries to take the long angle with the bailiff. Not quite the gun for that situation. It's A's and left 1 versus 4. Make that none versus 4. INF get themselves 2 in a row. And a 3-1 lead. Now, of course, at the end of the day, we'll sit here on Consulate and go, you're going to be looking at a 4-2 defender half here on Consulate. That's typically what we're used to seeing at this point in the game. So, GONXT, they could probably try and win another round, and it's actually going to be Expo Piano. That's going to be brought out for the first time, with both sides of INF Esports being locked out. So, they're going to head to their tertiary, which in this case is going to be Expo. First floor site, first time we've seen one all game. Let's see if they can make anything. Let's see if they fare. Of course, that top site, really problematic for GONXT. They really weren't able to do much on it on either of their attempts, and well, it seems like they're not going to get another chance to. Unless we hit overtime, they're not going to be having another chance to attack that bomb site for now. So they're going to have to win on this, try and win one on this tertiary here and now, and possibly the secondary, which will likely be going back to basement after this. For now, INF, they're looking good. We look at the scoreboard. Santi having a really good game so far. 6 and 3. Kirby also 4 and 1. Everyone's doing great numbers and well. For the side of GONXT, there's no particular standouts. Ranker's got quite a good few kills for himself. However, it's obviously not been enough to get rounds on the board. And we're continuing to see this lack of dedicated hard breach coming through for GONXT. They don't seem to be playing too heavy on the hard breach. And this has been a trend throughout the whole day, really. If it's sort of a site where you don't always tend to bring the hard breach, they never have opted to. They instead opting to bring something else. A lot of roam clear utility is something that they've been very fond of throughout the entire day here. Yeah. A lot of roam trying to deal with these problematic players that are playing elsewhere. You've got Lumen's down in the basement. Kirby playing and the rest of the team upstairs besides Kirby. So there's a lot of roam to be cleared if you look at this from INF. And Deimos isn't actually bought for this round. It's something that's had a very high pick rate today. Unusually so. Not typically something we see a lot of here. But definitely proven quite popular as well. One of INF falls, that's going to be Santi down there. Star player. He's falls on that. Seems like Hunter. Next position. Air jab's going to be coming in. Position's very, very difficult one to hold here. Does he know about the one top yellow? Yes, he does. One's going to come in cafeteria, but he's going to look away right at the wrong second. Flashbang's going to force him out of position. Can he get out with his life? That is the question. Seems that's going to be ever likely so. It's going to be Janowski. Not knowing about the Legion, playing close and well. Forced with a pistol, not able to win the gunfight. Double kill for Hunter. Make that a trade back and well. Ren's going to hop in top spiral. It's 3 versus 3 now, but there's still room to be cleared out here. Lumens is going to drop. JFK going to be caught rotating back to site. And well, it's going to be Kirby left 1 versus 3. Stuck downstairs. And GONXT. Look ripe and ready to get themselves their second round on the board. They just work the vertical angles here. Got a minute 20. Plenty of time to do this. Plenty of time to work out where the player is. We even switch over to the Dokubi. Still got one of those logic bombs in pocket, so position will be known when push comes to shove. And it's going to be... Give me that, and there we are. GONXT going to take a round. We're just going to hit a quick tech pause after this round here. as we go into the final round of the half there. GONXT able to get one on the board. And well, INF they're stuck with a 4-2 split thus far, or a 3-2 attack thus far. GONXT probably looking to equalise this. They're probably happy with the 2 they've got so far. They really probably want to extend this though. They probably want to tie this up and make. They want to tie this up and make it happen. Versus INF, well, they're going to be looking at this and going, well, let's just take a pause. Let's just try and secure this lead. Let's try and get ahead of the game here. As the technical pause runs through. You're seeing what happens. It's going to be basement defense locked in here for our last one. Doubt anything will be changing here. As Garage is going to be locked in and chosen for our final site of this half. The operator selection, well, Kapkan coming on the board is a bit of a different one. INF now, there was a bit of a roam upstairs that caused some problems previously. And the first time it worked out quite well for them, but this site, basement has not gone well historically. GONXT, both the rounds they have won. Almost on that basement. The last time basement went, it didn't go great for INF. It was very close. It went down to the wire, and it was only through a bit of time play. As we see the bomb in chat. 1-1-1. As you can see, a very great, intelligent conversation coming through here. As you know, Rainbow Six players are known for their amazing intelligence and such forth, keeping themselves occupied in the in our deck pause here. Just gonna wait and see what will happen here as well. Get to sit here and listen to the nice consulate music. It's one of these, dare I say, a bit more nostalgic tracks in Siege. And well, there is no escape from this, even when it comes to, I suppose, that kind of talk. Well, goes through, and well, oh god, we're having to deal with this now. And there you go. Here comes Santi. Returns. A circle. Welcome back to the lobby. As soon as Santi picks an operator, we'll go ready. Please, can we stop talking about this for Pete's sake? I'm just going to casually hit the screen button there and hope that no one picks that up. Ready. Awesome stuff. We are ready and raring to go. Let's get back into round 6. Our final round of this first half here in Consulate. It's been close so far, and this is a nice change of pace because the rest of the day, as mentioned previously, it's not been the closest of affairs. We've had a 7-1 and a 7-0 here in the stream, so it's nice to have some close games for a change. Well, the question is, of course, does this trend continue through to the second half of this match? Let's go next. Look, get ready to move on to their defense, but before they do, we've got to see whether how this half ends here on INF. Equalised for attempts on this basement site. One side winning either. We've had 2 attempts on it so far, either side winning 1 each. And GONXT, well, they didn't win it last time. It was through the skin of their teeth that they lost it. However, they did lose it at the end of the day. Whether you lost it flawlessly, all 5 of you getting spawn peaks, whether it was a case of a very close 1-to-1, 1 versus 1 at the last second, regardless of it, a round is a round at the end of the day. So GONXT, they're going to be trying something different. Instead of bringing out the Jackal, the Twitch, and the Ram, likely it seems like they're going to be foregoing that horizontal push that's been working out for them so far. Instead, going to be going up for a bit more of a vertical play onto the objective of Ram coming out. Fuse going to be taking out plenty of that defensive utility, as there's going to be a lot of it in that site. Goo Mines, Electro Claws, Banshees, Vulcan Canisters, and even EDDs. There's a lot there for the attackers to clear through, and time certainly got away from GONXT last time, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they fare here.
I won't let this one sleep away.
A bomb has been located.
First defender's going to be located, and there you go. It's going to be the Kapkan or Lumens. Question is, does he opt to continue to contest these positions, or is he going to fall back instead? It's going to be Santi looking to catch anyone off. Looking to watch the cross, try and catch anyone trying to push towards that Kapkan. Nice little bit of team play. Don't think it's going to quite be rewarded with no one from next money going to it as well. Work on the objectives, just going to be started. Here we go. Azen's going to be getting the exothermic on the wall. Going to be nice and open. Likely going to be stopped. No, it is not. Main breach is open now. Lumens managed to work his way upstairs. Flank drone, the question is that drone active and online? Yes, it is. Position was likely given out by that drone there. Lumen's going to have to be wary. The attackers are going to know where it's coming from. But we're not going to be seeing anyone going upwards. Instead the attack team are going to be working downwards here. Twitch DMR having a bit of an engagement here with the Malusi on a quite a long angle. The MP5 is a good gun, but the DMR will probably come out stronger at range in the Vector as well. We've seen a bit of a pause now. We're waiting for that opening pick to come through for this round, and it seems like it's going to be imminent. Vertical angles almost defense are very restricted with where they can move, but it's not going to stop Lumens on this flank. Down yellow stairs, and well, it's all falling apart a bit from GONXT now. 2 versus 5, double kill for Lumens. The flank's definitely paid off. Maybe position was not quite given away. Upstairs, or, you know, where you give on the Roman clear, they foregoed that Nomad to watch the flanks themselves. So while they knew about the player, they weren't quite able to stop the flank. And well, here comes Ranker dropping straight into sight, and well, it's 2 versus 2 now. Suddenly flipped around and looks like a much more favourable position for GONXT. And well, 2 versus 1, triple kill. It's just Lumens had a great flank, but position's going to be known in yellow with 2 players peeking him. He's not Lord for this world, and well, GONXT are able to get themselves an even half, which I would say for your attacking side and Consulate, that is really, really, really good. You're going to be walking away quite happy with that one. GONXT now going to be go flipsy flopsy, going to be going onto the defensive side, and well, we'll see what can happen. We'll see what they can do. Instead, this time it's actually going to be GONXT. They're actually going to be opting to go to the garage for their primary site instead of the top floor. Going to be opting to start in the basement. Azami's being brought out as well. Haven't seen too much of her thus far on Consulate, so
Defenders, protect your bombs from
I'll have to keep an eye on that. And well, no one better to bring it in ranking. Currently going 10-3. Really, really good game so far. There's no one stand out on INF. You can see there's no one exceptionally ahead in the kills department. Santi certainly had a really good strong start, 6 kills. However, everyone's pulling their weight, which is always a great sign to see. Everyone's pulling their weight. Everyone's doing at least what I'd say is decently. They're filling their roles as well. It's the reason INF were able to get the even half. Of course, it's probably not quite what you're going to want for your defense on Consulate, so
10 seconds remaining.
We'll have to see how this goes. Now, this is GONXT's map pick, Mark. Cast your eyes to the top right. You can see that our next map, Bank, is going to be the pick of INF. So
Are moving to defuse a bomb.
we'll see how that fares out. We'll see how that fares out when we go to that one. But obviously GONXT, they've wanted to pick into this map. Now, Labs was available as an option right until the end. They didn't want to go to it for yet a 3rd time today, which you could attribute to they didn't want to play Labs again a 3rd time, bit of Labs fatigue. I mean, they've been able to keep it in the pool as a decider, so that map looks certainly strong if we get all the way in this best of 3. But for now, it's going to be a very early engagement. Santi drops Ranker. And it is Ranker. I do apologise if it sounds like I'm saying the other word. I'm not. I suck with team names. That's all I've got to say. Names are like my worst enemy, so maybe casting isn't quite the thing. Maybe casting isn't quite my thing. But back to the game at hand, INF Esports. Numbers advantage to start off. It was a very aggressive start there from Ranker. But not going to be... It wasn't going to be rewarded. A's and elsewhere has taken lots of health, and well, that's going to be Shini-san able to get 2 up here. Bit of a tear up here on the top floor, but Santi answers back with a 2nd of his own. And well, 3 versus 3, stuck on the debris, just narrowly missing the traces there. Dare you say that may have saved his life as he rotated back down there into the basement. Well, first floor controller's definitely been gathered for the side of INF so far, but they're still struggling to find these electro claws. C4's going to go, not quite able to connect anything. Is that electro claw still active? Yes, it is. And well, it's just down there. And it's no longer down there. As that'll be Santi being able to get rid of it, putting that IQ to good work there. And well, main breach is likely to be open. There's not a second electro claw to answer back. And hello, there's a Montaigne right at the bottom of yellow stairs. That's definitely going to be a problem. Walking intel there for the side of INF, giving away the positions. And well, it's going to be Santi to follow the Monty back. It's just momentarily puts the shield down, see if he can bait out any swings. Not quite going to be able to. Do they know about the player on the left? Do they know about this mirror on Shin-san? Yes, they do. They do now. C4's going to go, do a lot of damage. Not quite able to connect. And well, Lumens, between the C4 and the shield, are able to be brought down to 19 HP. He was excited to play this at the start of this matchup, but the question is, will he still be? Santi deciding here how they want to play this end round. Is he going to go push down with his team, sort of all go through one angle, or are they going to try and split up their approach? But Lumen's being really forced out here by his Toxic Babes, kept at bay as well. Keeper barriers being chipped away from, being quite problematic here for the attacking team to clear out. It seems like it's going to be Njoski here for the first one. Montaigne's walking in closer and closer to sight, and it's getting increasingly difficult. But one whiff of a bullet here, and well, it's going to be all up to Njoski, not quite able to make anything happen. Hazen. Oh, not quite able to get one with the shotgun, not quite able to get any with the shotgun. It's going to be INF just about able there to win out that basement attack. And it was a good solid attempt there from GONXT, so things sort of fell away at the last second. Ran out of utility to keep that Montaigne at bay, and I think a bit of panic set in there for the player that had to fight him off there on Njoski. And well, unfortunately it didn't work out quite too well for Next. Instead, we're going to hop back up to meeting. They're not going to give that basement another go. Instead, going to be going towards meeting. Head up to that top floor just to see what can happen. What they can get happening from it.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Azami, a bit of a staple in the lineup here of GONXT, being for both sides now. Well, that was certainly a decent attempt at a defense, but in the end there, as I say, just sort of fumbled apart in the later rounds. But GONXT certainly, I don't think they'll walk away too displeased with that. They were certainly in the driving seat for a lot of that half. A lot of the sort of first half of that round. So I'll definitely be returning to that basement at some point. But for now, let's see how the top floor goes. Not opting to bring the mirror out. Last time obviously saw that mirror setup that was in. Break room looking at that admin. Not going to be seeing that this time. Instead it's going to be the Azami playing this position from what it seems. Bit of vertical. Just a bit different. Those keeper barriers are definitely a bit easier to deal with, but you get 5 of them, and they're a lot easier to deploy mid-round, so you can definitely change the pace. Of course, with the mirror windows, they're really a strong utility, but A, facing one in mid-round is a very risky game, and also B, you only get 2 of them, whereas those keeper barriers, sure they charge up throughout the round, you get 5, and well, speaking of charging up throughout the round, Raiden doesn't have to wait to charge up. He's going straight for a kill right off the bat here. Really aggressive. Able to bring Santi down to a sliver of HP playing this vertical angle. Likely going to be forced out of this position soon. Instead, INF just opting to relocate and just try something a little bit different. JFK. Spray out the window there, and well, it's going to be Lumens on this admin rappel now. Trying to get rid of this army player. Trying to force them out of position. He's just cautious of the right, just cautious of the vertical. There's a lot of angles to be watching here. It's certainly a dangerous position to play. No one's made their way down into Visa quite yet. But with players watching left, right and centre, time is definitely ticking for Raiden. But a beautiful headshot onto Lumens. Not quite going to be a second. I believe that's from the floor. He's going to fall, but he's still maybe able to get a chance. Not quite going to be able to get away with his life. Down's going to be known, but there is the Legion watching. So the minute they push that, it's likely to be answered with a flurry of bullets from that T5 SMG. And that's a strong gun to be doing it. JFK wanting to confirm this kill, but it's going to be Ranka with beautiful shot to JFK, opting to go for the revive. And well, it's now 5 versus 3 for GONXT. Make that 4 versus 3. Santi downstairs. Pushing up the white stairs.
Attackers have located
Got himself
a
a
bomb.
copy. Admin side of the map seems to be basically all of it under control now for INF. A minute left on the clock to be able to do something with it. But with 2 Vulcan canisters left on the table, it's looking more dire as rounds continue to go down. And I think they're still unsure of roamers. Those drones downstairs will indicate to me they're a bit unsure about the roam. Not sure if there's a player backstabbing. Not quite yet. All of our GONXT are tucked away on site, ready to play these long angles. Well, first Vulcan canister is going to be burnt out. Time is now going to start to be ticking away. And keep in mind, Santi.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
One sniff of a toxic babe, 1 foot in a Vulcan canister in the flames, and well, it's going to be game over. You're going to have to watch that one carefully, Kirby. Getting ready to make a push now. Getting ready to push now. And likely here comes the execute, but Santi's going to fall. And well, Hunter's forced back, really bad position to be in there. And here comes the Buck shotgun. Doesn't know about it, 1 close left though. Njoski double kill. And 15 seconds left. There you go. Njoski with a triple for the round. And GONXT going to get themselves round 8. And well, we are 4 apiece. Equalised on the scoreboard yet yet again, getting ever so closer to that overtime. Some other teams at the minute will give you a bit of an update on the overall bracket here while we just get into this next round. Back to the basement. GONXT feeling confident about it on the other side. In terms of bracket update, as it stands, I believe Mako finished their map 1 7-0. Expected, to say the least. It's I mean, at the end of the day, it's Mako. They've won every single qualifier thus far. They've been the victors both weeks, so we'll see how well they fare in the end of this. But now, it's all eyes on this match here. We're going to be seeing how GONXT, their second attempt at this basement, is going to fare. Well, Montaigne was a bit of a problem last time. They wanted to be switching on to it, he said. Definitely see why he was excited to play it. Worked out really, really well for INF last time. Sort of pulled a round back that really didn't look like it would have been one. So I definitely think it's a bit of good call for them to leave that open. And well, will it be banned going into bank? There's a good chance. GONXT, they're going to want to ban it out. But of course, you never know what can happen at the end of the day. It's best of 3. You never know quite what these can look like. Well, you're sitting underneath. Got one roamer upstairs in the form of Radiant. Just looking to see if he can catch anything.
RED active.
Well,
Bomb located by attackers.
Right. Slow start to the round. Nothing quite happening just yet. We're just waiting. Trying to get rid of this electro. It's going to get droned out. EMP'd and then caught out by the grenade. And look at that. Perfect. Walls open there from INF. Beautiful use of the utility there. Get the main breach open. And here comes the Montaigne. That caused so many problems for him last time. Vertical pressure from above. And well, it's slightly difficult for GONXT. And it's a case of how would they want to respond to this raid. And it's in the top of spiral. Just waiting for the word to go flank. And well, here comes Hunter and Kirby. Going down the stairs. Going to see if they can make anything happen. It's going to be Azen. Tucked behind this mirror window, ready to make his play. And well, just going to be seeing how. So, but here comes Raiden on the flank, and do INF know his presence? Just got to pick his moment. He's going to save here. Wait for the trigger discipline. A member of INF falls, and that's a perfect opportunity to swing there. Caught in the logic bomb animation. It's going to be Raiden. Nice little one tap. Well, folks back down to sight. Montaigne with a goo mine in his foot, rapidly losing health. Locked out of sight now by a keeper barrier. GONXT looking much in a better position to take this round. Oh, beautiful shot there from JFK. Ranker taken down, and well, 4 versus 3, minute on the clock. Still definitely winnable for INF. But as we're saying that, Kirby's getting ripped up from the floor below, and that's going to drop him down. The question is, do they go for the revive? No, they do not. It's just the Montaigne left on yellow stairs now, with 4 players chasing him. Instead, going to opt to run. And hopefully he's going to know he's going to be running straight into Raiden. Yes, he does. He knows. Here comes the shield. There's going to have to be some really aggressive shield play here. Well, when you're a shield in these situations, all you can do is try force to 1v1. It's going to be Raiden coming in from behind. And well, a really good round there from GONXT, able to lock out. Ranker absolutely on fire, and with Raiden as well. 20 kills between them, doing really great so far. 5-4 lead now for the side of GONXT as they're going to head to Expo Piano. And that is their tertiary bomb site choice. Of course, their basement was their original primary, and they lost it. It wasn't the greatest of starts, however. They'll go into it, and we'll just see how things fare out here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
For INF, they're going to want to get to 5-5. Because the problem is, you get GONXT win a round beyond this point. They guarantee themselves they only guarantee themselves overtime, but they'll also get shots at match point if they win it. Now they're going to get 2 shots at it. To win this in regulation, avoid going to overtime, and well, the longer these games come, best of 1, anything can happen. The minute you start stepping best of 3, best of 5 territory, it becomes a game of stamina. The less time you're playing, keep in mind, well, these players, they're going to have a long day tomorrow of best of 3s. You've got maximum 3 best of 3s to be played tomorrow. So you've got quite a long day ahead of you if you're planning to make it deep into this tournament.
5 seconds to insert.
Of course, as I've mentioned, it's the last week for the Open Qualifiers now, meaning that whoever's going to be winning this, GONXT, they're already qualified through for Swiss stage. They're just looking to improve their seeding. But INF, well, I think they've got no choice but to get some points here. So they've really got to be winning this game if they want to keep their open qualifier dreams alive. And well, we'll see how things fare now. Basement luck. Expo is it's the first time being played here for GONXT. Last time it was won by the attacking team, was won by GONXT, so we'll see if that trend continues here in the second half. Santi getting challenged a little bit from a long angle. Not quite going to be able to get to it, but oh look, here you go. A yellow ping here. Back onto the player, and he's not long for this world. Raiden's dropped out of the lobby early on. It's just Ranker and Sheeny left upstairs as everyone freezes for that line scam. Window's going to be opened, and well, more and more pressure is mounting on these top floor players. Only a minute burnt fast fire. They need to hold on to these positions ever so slightly longer if they're going to want to keep themselves in this round. Well, there goes the mirror window. Increasingly difficult to play from this position. Sheeny, but we've seen him pop off so many times already today. C4 still in pocket, could have a good chance here, and it's going to be Ranker hiding in the corner of bathroom, looking to play a long angle. As well, GONXT joins the fight, able to get himself upstairs and helping his teammate. Nice close angle there, it's going to be Ash. It's going to be Dogby taken out of the lobby, and well, suddenly what was an advantageous position for INF looks now favoured the other way. Third and final EE1D scan is going to be coming in, but not quite going to be able to mark anything for the attacking team. And likely the defense will pause here. They're just going to look to hold on to what they can, get out of sight, and go back in. Go back in and go down stairs. Look for any more picks. Menzi going to have to pick where he wants to work here, but he said he's going to get caught out from the window. Double kill from Ranko. GONXT gets the second one of his own elsewhere. Well, it's just JFK. Left 1 versus 4. Tucked on yellow says 45 seconds, bit of time, but nothing quite. Don't think this one's going to be one out here. Still got Cayman Hives in pocket. Could use those. But likely going to have a swarm of players descending upon him in any position. A bit of a whiff there, and GONXT able to get away with it. And GONXT, they get themselves a 6-4 lead. And they get themselves on to match point. Now, they've got 2 shots at this in regulation, or before we head to overtime. 2 shots, 2 goes at this before we go onto our second map. It's going to be a tactical timeout called there by INF. They're not happy with how the last 3 rounds have gone. 3 consecutive round losses there on the attack. A full site rotation. They need to take this tactical timeout, take a pause, stop the bleeding, and try to work out what's going wrong and what exactly they can do to try and win this one. As tactical timeout comes to a close in 10 seconds, INF, they're going to just be talking about how to attack these sites again, because they're going to have to win 2 of them. And there we go. Tactical timeout's coming to a close, and well, that's it now. GONXT have still got theirs on the ball. We don't often see the tactical timeouts used so much in these open qualifiers. It's not common to see them. Instead, we're going to be heading back up to meeting, which, well, last time it was a pretty decisive round there for GONXT. GONXT popping off, getting a triple kill the last time this was played. So they're likely to be looking forward to see if they can replicate the same success they felt the last time they played this side. We'll see if that's the case, or if it's not quite going to happen. Well, for INF, nothing dramatically changing up in the operator like that. Bringing a Hibana, which certainly will change up the way the hard breach game is played, but nothing crazy. And well, so far for INF, I mean, I'm going to pause and just see here. Last time, this position here from Raiden, this is Army, which is really problematic for them. But instead, just causing a lot of problems as well. 4 drones as well taken on board there for INF. That's something that I feel sometimes could be glossed over in these games sometimes, where you look at that drone autonomy. You're 4 drones down and the prep phase has only just come to an end. You don't want to be losing that many drones early on in these games. It's not the great start, especially as the round goes on and those resources dwindle from Raiden. This is aggressive. But then this is exactly what you want to be doing after a tactical timeout. You don't want to be showing that you're you're taking a pause. You want to continue to show your aggression, continue to show that you believe this game is in your favour. It's JFK hanging out here on the window, just looking to see if he can get any kills for his trouble. Well, there's a lot of players surrounding this admin, and don't fall again to Raiden. No, instead going to be opting to fall back to site. Kiva Barrier is going to be saving his hide, saving his bacon there in just a second. And well, running away, running.
Drop the diffuser.
Most players of GONXT, they're practically all falling back to site now. So Raiden going to opt to go downstairs into piano. Hatch is open, so why not go for a drop? Instead of being going for the flank in the long game, there's not quite any denial on the board. You do have the Grim, which will temporarily provide you a bit of respite. However, it's not certainly going to be enough to put a permanent stop to this roam game.
Attackers have
Let's see how
recovered their
Raiden
diffuser.
fares on for this. Admin office control taken now by the attacking team, and well, we're halfway through the round, and no kills have been brought in. Beautiful little bit of work. If that was on
Attackers
a
have dropped the bomb
high
diffuser.
roll. Can be dropped, and well. Here comes.
Attackers
I believe that's
recovered the
GONXT here on a really, really aggressive angle. Well, first one shot is going to be Raiden's flank shut down very early on into the round here. GONXT numbers disadvantage. INF looking good. Looking good for this one as Guman's continuing to be thrown out, and well, Vulcan canisters known. They know they're going to have to be popped at some point, and it's going to be Hunter downstairs. Look, watching the flank, making sure no one gets their way up. See the way upstairs. There's going to be no more attempts for it. It's actually going to be a team kill from Kirby onto Lumens, and Sheedy able to get the kill onto Kirby, and well, that's numbers advantage now for INF. Or against INF, sorry. And well, almost got them there through the vertical angle on Hunter. You need to go and support your teammates upstairs. 45 seconds left. Time is dwindling away. Vulcan canisters have been popped. Do they know about the one on Spiral? No, they do not. Hunter gets the kill. Rotating back upstairs, and well, I don't know if I better Banshee, but it's gonna be Hunter dropping. JFK and Santi caught in a gunfight, and well, Hunter's gonna drop Santi. Left 1 versus 3 to save off the loss of this map. He's able to get one. Good for the one. 15 seconds left. May possibly be able to get a second. No, he's not. It's going to be Ranker. Good half indeed. And it's going to be GONXT who are able to come out on top on the side of Consulate. And well, we will be back ever so shortly for the next map. Keep in mind, this is the best of 3. We've still got maps to go, so we'll be back ever so shortly, so don't go anywhere.
I know there's no way you can say what you want, call me insane. Trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate.
don't mind a little rain on my suit. A little bit of angry makes you cute. We've been watching this show so long, but it feels like everything that we wrote went back into the pen we used. It won't take long, even when I'm without you, when I'm without you, babe. So listen up and play along. And that's how time flies, like we on a different timeline. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. It's fine line that we keep on walking all night. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, down, down. Oh, I'm down for anything. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, down, down. Oh, I'm down for anything. Yeah, we can make a mess inside this booth. You're taking me to places old and new. Sweeter sound than our favorite song. And it feels like every time that it comes on, we just roll on till the day's done and the lights gone. And it won't take long, even when I'm without you, when I'm without you, babe. So listen up and play along, yeah. And that's how time flies, like we on a different timeline. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. It's fine line that we keep on walking all night. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, down, down. Oh, I'm down for anything. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, down, down. Oh, I'm down for anything. For anything.
Came in and you're looking like a sign of grace. I know, but I can never match your name or face. My fault, I didn't notice it was out of place. You painted fairy tales on the wall, calling to the better of the halves of me. Please show me just a little bit of honesty. I hope I got a heart that I can salvage, but it's getting harder now to recall. I know well what let out both try. You could have anything you wanted it all for your fool's gold. And I know well why deaf and half blind. You could get anything you wanted. Yeah, I would have handed it all over, falling for you. Came in and you're looking like a sign of grace. I know, but I can never match your name to face my fault. But when I noticed it was far too late, you left a fingerprint on my soul. Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. It's karma. It's okay to hurt your voice screaming in my face. I know you gotta bark when you don't got bite. Tell me, what's that like? What's that like? Being that insecure, acting up, immature. Had enough, I'm so bored. I'm so bored.
Apologies for that, folks. We had a little delay with a bit of bugging on the side of the reports resulting of the first map. Of course, it was a 7-4 win in the favour of GONXT. So, Consulate's done and dusted for the day. GONXT won that one. And, well, we now move on to Bank for a second map of a best of 3. This one's INF Esports pick. So, GONXT won their own pick. INF... do they look like they have the possibility to win their own? I reckon they do. They put up a good effort here. Much stronger chance. Much stronger than most teams have shown today. And well, Lumenzi, not going to be happy about that one. Monty taken off the board. I was quite enjoying watching that. But so maybe I shared a sad face on that one as well. However, instead, we'll opt for have to play without him. But I mean, Monty could be really strong on Bank. Bank is a map full of open spaces, so those shield operators can be really, really strong for clearing dead space, clearing positions that are held up by the defenders. So, especially with GONXT starting on the defensive side, it's no wonder that they want that Montaigne off the board. Want him taken out of the lobby, don't want him coming back into this. Now, INF taking out the Ying. I believe it was their ban last time. Yes, it was their ban last time. So, unsurprising that they're going to be doing the same again. It's going to be Fenrir ban on the defense for them this time. Did cause a few pickles for INF on their attack last time around, and obviously Bank being in some map of long sightlines, something like the Dread Mines where it restricts your field of vision so close to you. Again, I can understand the ban. And obviously for GONXT, well, they're going to be taking off the Cade as their final operator choice for our ban. So, heading to round 1 here on Bank. Not had the pleasure of casting this one yet, so it's gonna be a fun one, I reckon. Gonna be seeing Basement as our first. Basement is our first site of choice for the side of GONXT. Sorry, just quickly drafting out my notes. Definitely printed out enough of these, 100%. Right, that should probably possibly be enough. We'll see. Right.
Attackers need to locate.
So, we'll head into the basement. Fairly standard lineup here for basement GONXT. Nothing too crazy. Nothing like out of the ordinary that I wouldn't expect to see on a Bank basement defense. Obviously, you do have the Kaid being taken off the board, which will definitely impact how quickly those hatches can be opened. Lumenzi blocking the Havana, and that is going to be doing heaps of work getting all these hatches open in decent time as well, because you've got no denial. They're going to be open quite quickly. Aizen's the one tasked with doing the reinforcements onto those. Wow.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Action phase goes underway now for INF.
5 seconds left.
They're going to be looking to go, and
Attackers are moving
side's
out
basically
to locate
locked in
a bomb
now
and defuse it.
behind these castle armor panels.
Loading mag!
Locked in now, tucked in. And they're not going to be too tricky for the attacking team to get rid of. They've got breaching charges on the board, and Santi as well. In addition to the breach charges, also has those breaching rounds on the Ash. Going to be able to get rid of those quite quickly, but the rest of the team, they struggle a little bit. Little sneaky entrance here through the front into lobby. Going to be getting ready to swing in as the drones come in there. You can see the brand new drone boost feature being put to use to quickly clear the space. And well, it's a nice quick start here for INF Esports. Definitely not knocked at all by the loss on the first map. Good confidence so far, just making their presence known, getting into Bank, and getting ready. Blast. Here it comes. Well, from the archive into the office, going to be opened up, and the defender in there going to be forced to play around it. Of course, keep in mind, this is a basement objective, and it's a very heavy top floor. What I'd call quite a heavy top floor setup here. Raiden is able to get one for his troubles here from the elevated position. And the question is, he's going to keep on holding to it or fall away. GONXT, you saw elsewhere, he's getting quite heavily pushed by the team, so instead opted to fall away. Narrowly misses out on the toes there. Oh, they're going to be watching for each other. And it's going to be Santi and Sheeny going for a bit of a trade for each other. Literal trade, mind you. 4 versus 3. Advantage now and go next. And likely now that's going to be the call for Raiden to drop down into the basement and just play the trades as this round progresses on. Hatch is going to be getting worked on now. It's going to be a C4 from underneath to take down Hunter. And well, INF Esports, what looked like a good attack to start on with, isn't going so well. Cameras are going to be hacked now, and defenders are going to be able to use control of those to the attacking team. Of course, defenders can still use the cameras, but those echo drones are compromised. Those bulletproof cams are compromised, and you're going to see there the detrimental impact it's going to have on the utility for GONXT as Aizen's going to be taking out an echo. One of the bulletproof cameras there. Yonski playing upstairs, getting ready to go for something. Is he quite? It's sort of rotated onto a bit of a rotated round instead. We're opting for a bit of a server-sided push here from the side of INF, and well, it didn't go so well the first time, and as well, those castle barricades, they're going to be causing a lot of problems here. If we cleared out of the top floor for the most part, but now it's hopping down into the basement. Those mirror windows, those are going to be causing a lot of problems. Canister's still up on the board and well. It's just a case of INF looking at how they want to approach. They know they've got numbers disadvantage. Toxic Babe's going to continue to deny that position. Continue to deny. Vulcan Canister's going to be going, and very likely that is going to be the mirror. Mirror position denied, instead forcing Ranked to fall back slightly, but Toxic Babe's still in pocket. Final one throw down, 15 seconds. It's going to have to be a bit of a push and a shove here, but Lumens can't get the plant down. Smoke is going to be dropped, and they're just going to have to shoot their way through this one. There's fire there. Diffuser can't really go, and at this point, well, going to attempt to stick it, but that's just going to be a signal for the side of GONXT to push through. It's going to be a kill from Raiden and a second one as well, and there you go. GONXT get themselves round 1 of the board. Just like that. Basement kept under lock and key for the defensive side. Now we saw GONXT sort of run away with it slightly in the defense on the previous map. Their defenses were strong. It was a 3-3 half, and it ended up... No, it wasn't a 3-3 half. If we look towards the last map, it was indeed a 3-3 half. I am losing it slightly. It was a 3-3 half on the last map, and then as soon as it hit the defensive side for GONXT, it was immediately this scenario that they were winning everything. GONXT had a really easy time of it on the defense, and well, they were able to get themselves 4 consecutive rounds to close out the game. INF took a tactical timeout just on the penultimate round there, but weren't able to get anything from it. So we're going to look here to bank now.
Swapping mags.
As well, the players, they're going to be going into archives for a second defense. That's going to be our second option here on bank. Tertiary bomb, secondary bomb site here for GONXT. We're going to see if they're going to be able to get anything done. Of course, draw attention to it once again. This best of 3 series. GONXT, they just need to win this one, and they've done it for the day. They're happy. They can have the rest of the afternoon off. I mean, we're 3:30. We're 3.5 hours into the qualifiers, and so well, GONXT. This is their 4th map of the day. They've done well for themselves so far today. Had quite an easy day. INF as well. Obviously, to get into this best of 3, they had a 7-2 and a 7-2 and an 8-6. So not quite as easy as they as GONXT. They did have one game where they got pushed by it, but that was against Benelux VIP, a really strong team. So that sort of shows the calibre that INF could be contending with here. They definitely have what it takes to contend for these top spots. But it's going to be a question of course, and the pressure's lightly on GONXT. They're not locked in for that top spot. They're going to need to have a deep run to be able to secure one of these top 16 spots for Swiss. And well, the woes for them continue. I mean, Hunter does trade one back, and oh my god, he's in the bomb site already. This early on into the round, bit of a rush here. They're in, and Kit's going down. It's just a case of can INF hold on. Got the long angle onto this Hummy, but still going to miss the mark down, JFK. It's 3 versus 3 within the site. Make that a 2 versus 3. Aizen's playing upstairs, but I don't know if he's going to quite be able to get anything from that. She's tucked in lobby, droned out there, you can just see. Position's known, and well, this one, rush from INF, it looks like it might be about to pay off. It's going to be Sheeny left 1 versus 3 to win this, and it's not going to happen. Beautiful round there from INF. A good rush, that even, to be fair, even I didn't notice coming. And well, just like that, they close out the round. So, as I was saying, the pressure is on INF to win this. They need the points from today. There are no more opportunities after this to get points. GONXT, on the other hand, they've already qualified for Swiss stage. They've already got enough points. They're just looking to lock out competition, get more practice in the official games, as well as boost, obviously, their seeding. Probably the most important thing of today. INF, on the other hand, they need to be going deep into this to be able to qualify through in the first place. So the pressure's certainly on them. GONXT, they know. Sure, they will know by no stretch of the imagination will they be looking to lose this game. That's not what I'm trying to get at. What the point is, GONXT will certainly have a bit of a pressure left off their shoulders. No matter what happens, they're going to be safe playing in the next set of qualifiers. They're going to be set for the next stage of these open quals. Same can't be said for INF. Don't think pressure's playing into it. INF have looked composed so far. It's a really, really good clinical start on that first round. It's really got roam control clear really quickly. And it all just falls sort of apart for the dying moments of them. That's kind of a pattern that's being repeated sort of across Consulate, where we have a really, really good start to the round for INF, but either a hero plays from GONXT or someone else, it just kind of falls out of their favour slightly.
Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
Well,
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
we'll see how well
Attackers recovered the
they continue. Interestingly enough, the Amaru was banned last time, and this was something I was sort of wondering in the back of my head. Do GONXT know something that I haven't? They may have played these before. They may have played these players before. And well, the Amaru can be used to really, really quickly change the tide of map control here. Likely to be just repelling straight out of the plaza into the office upstairs. It's likely to be the goal here of the Amaru. It's going to make sure it's clear, and then they're going to send her straight in. And very suddenly, a position that was once clear for the defense is no longer going to be clear. This long angle is going to be Raiden to have to try and contest it. And well, we'll see. Here it comes. Let's see. I believe that's a. There you go. Selma charge is opened. And that elevated corridor is suddenly looking more and more dangerous. But well, Raiden says he doesn't care about the danger, instead opting to go for the swing and actually gets the kill onto the ace with the UMP, mind you. Right, Castle's pick rate has certainly gone up. He's a versatile operator. He's not only has he got the ACOG and the UMP, which I think is definitely a big reason why he's popular in it. He's got secondary shotgun. Thank you for the demonstration there, Raiden. Got a secondary shotgun, got good primary utility, and he has a decent selection of secondary as well, so I don't think he's faring too badly versus... Castle's definitely been proven quite popular. So far in bank, at least. Is that Valkyrie coming? Not just yet. That's still going to be there. I mean, they'll know about it. They won't let that one hang for too long. But INF, a numbers disadvantage now. Minute and a half left to go on the round, and well... Just going to be seeing how they can get... Of course. Go for Santi. He's waiting to tell us. Clearing through. Just going to continue to have some brawls going through across the map. Nothing too crazy going on. GONXT holding their positions, and just to say that, yes, he gets a bit tagged up and he's going to opt to fall back a little bit. Starting to contest the positions that maybe shouldn't be contested. Sheeny's going to drop elsewhere. It's going to be this Ash caught in a bit of a battle, but Ranker, he's going to be able to win it out. On the pre-fire for the long angle, but that MPX does not hit hard. He's going to struggle to win this gunfight off. Doing a bit of a dance around the pillar here. 8 HP in a dream. He's got a choice. Can try and contest it, but his teammates are 3 HP as well. Sure, numbers advantages for GONXT, but HP, not at all. Both players of INF on practically full HP between them. But they are numbers disadvantage. 3 HP and alive is still a gun in pocket. Well, Goomind's in pocket. Not going to make much of a difference though. Aizen's going to have to drop, and well, it's Ranker. 8 HP left. Kit's going down. Literally 1 HP left on there for Santi. Goomind in pocket, and that Goomind in his foot, and that's all said and done. But no, it's Valkyrie on the board. Left now in a post-plant situation. INF making it work. It looks so strong to start off with. They're able to flip the script a bit and make this look a bit stronger. Drone's going to be taken out, but Ranky's got to look about how he wants to push this position here. How he wants to change on the long side. His position's known by the attacking team as well. That's going to be Santi to close it out. INF are going to be able to secure open area and get themselves the lead. Now this is where you wonder, do we go all the way to a third map here? Obviously, GONXT, their defensive sides look really, really strong, and if INF are starting to shake them, perhaps they've been practicing a lot of bank, and perhaps bank is the key. Of course, Nighthaven Labs is what GONXT have dominated on all day, so for INF it's not an easy road. You look forward in this situation, and it's going to be something difficult for them to grasp onto. God too sure they won't be paying attention too much, probably, to the results, but when you think about it, you have to attack a map that they've currently up 14-1 on today. And sure, none of the teams have definitely looked. Oh, I'm going to say as deep as INF. INF have definitely been the toughest opponent that GONXT to face so far today. So, of course, they're giving them a challenge, getting some rounds, and it's a bit of back and forth, but GONXT, they're remaining calm in the competition, and well, nice little throw up there. Angles to make, but we're rotating back to the basement now for GONXT. They won this site quite well last time. It worked out quite well, just wasting a lot of time, and it seems like a similar strategy is going to be bought. Exact same operator lineup, if I'm not mistaken.
Attackers are heading out.
Very strong emphasis on open area, but it was cleared out quite quickly last time by INF.
Attackers bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Well, we'll see how everything fares now. Of course, it's going to be GONXT. Just looking to hold it here. Not such a fast-paced one from INF this time. They've already done the rush card once, and well, it's going to be an early opener there. Going to be an early opener from Chile. On the top floor, looking to drop down now into the fortress. That's become this open area for the attacking team. Aizen chilling in the garage, watching the flank. Ranker on Volt, everyone else watching their own respective angles. Now GONXT's been forced into a bit of a tricky position here, and this is likely to be the next point of contact for INF. They need to clear out this open area position. Do they know about the one on this printer window? Does the Havana know that there's one closest? Does he know? Is he going to said? He's going to said. Does know. Yellow pings out, and he's going to instead to flip around to watching it. And the printer player, just like that, is going to be taken out. It's left GONXT 4 versus 4, decides to drop, and Big's better on it. In a good position too. You've lost your numbers advantage. No point playing and dying up there. Better to fall down now. And well, halfway through the round, INF has definitely been able to secure themselves part of that. But a lovely little wall bang there from Ranker. Question marks in chat, unfortunately. And well, question mark what? C4 comes out, and a beautiful one from GONXT onto JFK there. Okay. And that's just Kirby Lemenzi left. 2 versus 4. Kairos is going to get to work on that castle barricade. Open areas under control. The attacking team. Minute left. Hatch is already open though, so you're not going to need a Hibana to actually do that work. But Hatch is open, and you've got such a poor numbers situation here if you're INF. You're going to have to wonder what you're going to want to do. And well, GONXT. They're a good team, and this is what we like to see of the better teams in these qualifiers, and something you see a lot. And sometimes you see teams that tend to place a bit low, sometimes you struggle with, is not giving away situations. This does not need to be given away here. GONXT can just hold. They're not playing anything that doesn't really need to be played. They're just sort of chilling and letting the players of INF come to them, because at the end of the day, clock's in the favour of the defence. INF will have to push. It's going to be Kirby trying to push down the main stairs. And Lemenzi has got himself an elevator. They do know. Swing on the sound cue of the flashbang. This is known, but it's a bit of a cross. And now, well, Toxic Wave's going to keep him in that elevator for a bit longer, and it's going to be Kirby. Worked his way in. He's able to get down onto the Echo. And, well, that definitely puts this mirror in a bit of a position here, but GONXT's able to isolate one of them. Last one's position is an elevator, and it's just able to get dropped like that. And GONXT get themselves around on the defense. And, well, we're 2 apiece yet again. Equalised on the scoreboard. No one's really been able to prevail too much in this game so far. You know, the only time we've really had a dead set lead in this match was last match at Consulate towards the end, where sort of GONXT ran away with their defense. However, you know, GONXT weren't able to sort of run away with that, whereas you're going to look inside now. GONXT are struggling on their defense. I think they want to get away with a 4-2 half here. They're going to want to win these next 2. And we're actually going to be seeing CEO play out for the first time so far this game, mind you. They haven't seen much CEO at all, really. Or we haven't seen any CEO at all. So it'd be nice to see that played out. Finally. Of course, INF, well, they're probably happy with 2 so far in their attack, and well, they're going to be trying something a bit outlandish. I mean, so far, the rush worked for them. The round 2, they rushed in completely under my nose and under the nose of GONXT. Straight into the bomb site. And well, it's a bit wacky on the board. We're seeing something we don't see out too often, and that's the sense. Of course, don't know, sense. They have this wonderful gadget called an RAU projector. They get 4 of them. It's essentially a wall of light. You can be shot through. It's basically a smoke grenade. It rolls, but it basically cut an objective in half. And on a site like this, let's say CEO, you can see that at the top of your screen. It can be a bit long, so it can be quite easy to cut it in half. You can just lob an RAU through one of those windows. And and cut it in half. And well, opening up angles is the first cause of action, and GONXT, those castle barricades are going to be falling away now, and he's going to be trying to contest these with those spots. See if he can get a free head. See if he can get a head for free, but I don't think he's going to quite be able to. 2 players out on the rappel right now, but INF, no one too deep roaming here.
Keep up positioned.
Everyone of GONXT is kind of chilling on the top floor. Work on trading is going to be starting to carry out underway, and you're getting players into these trading positions, looking to hop into trade here. No one's in the building just yet for INF Esports. To say that, complimentary, sneaking in with Osa and the Talon shields. These fixed to be very good for holding down the long angles, and if you play your cards right, it can also be very strong for a site execute. JFK's taking a bit of damage, and Santi does as well, but he comes out the winner of that gunfight. GONXT's dropped. So far, one of the top gunners for the side of Ranker. He was going to be going. He was going to be going for that position on rappel. If you hop down out here into the front entrance, you can see straight up through onto the windows. That's what he was going for. Obviously caught out by the drone, not quite able to make that happen. And well, Aizen, he's going to get first-hand experience with what it's like to be on the receiving end of a Talon shield. So it's going to be Lumenzi chilling behind that, watching plays. You can of course see through it both ways, but it is bulletproof. Not quite explosive proof, however. So if C4 come out in pocket from the side of GONXT, that position's certainly compromised. And well, it's Aizen. He's going to get down. But so's JFK, taken out of the scoreboard, and it's a good fight back from Sheeny and Ranker there. Able to get this 4 versus 3, but the issue is now, it may look 3 versus 3 on the line. Make it a 1 versus 3, and it's the Echo. You're not going to have enough time here, likely. The fuse is going to be going down. You're going to stop it for a second, but with shotgun in hand, you're going to need to get this player up. If you want to be winning this, you're going to... Winning this 1 versus 3 is going to be very difficult to do so. Position known, no chance for it. INF get themselves the lead, and CEO does not fare so well for the side of GONXT. And so far, GONXT have only been able to win basement defenses so far. They've tried different sites, but they've just not been able to work. Going to head to open for our final defense. But nothing else has worked for GONXT so far. They've been unable to get anything going if it's not the basement site. Of course, the basement site is a very strong...
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Of course, the basement site is very strong defensive territory. And more times often than not, it's going to be one. So when we look to GONXT, it's sort of expected they win that. Of course, you likely want to be winning one of your secondary bomb sites as well. But it's going to be a second attempt at open area. It didn't go so well last time. INF able to close that one out well. Defense is progressing on strongly now, getting ready.
10 seconds left.
Getting ready for this final round of the half now. INF going to extend their lead, or is it going to be 3-3 yet again at the halfway point?
Defuse a bomb.
Operator lineup's nothing crazy. I mean, we're going to look to the scoreboard here. So far, Santi continuing to have had a good performance on Coastline, continuing that trend so here on Bank. Currently 8-3. GONXT, it's a bit of a different story. Everyone's kind of putting in equal amounts of weight. Aizen not having the best of games so far. And Sheeny as well, not having the good start that we saw, continuing the good start that we saw earlier on in the afternoon. But everyone's still getting numbers on the board. Everyone's still putting in a semi-decent performance. So we'll see how well it fares. For now, GONXT are just looking to continue to hold, continue to just try and slow this roam clear out from INF. See what can happen. We look on the top down here. Top floor works just about to start coming in, I reckon. There you see JFK droning out to CEO. Make sure there's no one in there. CEO executive going to be cleared out, and then you're going to be hopping straight in. Pause and wait. Pause and wait. Most people, pretty much everyone for GONXT is forced. They're not on the site directly. Raiden's position is given away. Now this position worked out quite well for last time. Was able to get a couple of picks off of it. So, just narrowly misses the head there. It's a bit of a long angle, that one. But with the ACOG in pocket on the castle, it's a good angle to be fighting from. Of course, you are staring down the AK-12. Incredibly lethal gun. One of the better ones in the game. So it's going to be a bit difficult to force that one. Well, contrary to what we've seen a lot of rounds so far this game, we're halfway through and everyone's still alive on the board. Sure, INF have definitely been making presents, and there's certainly going to be people causing problems And well, speaking of causing unexpected problems, here we go. Azel on blue stairs. Is he accounted for by INF? Because if not, he could definitely play devil's advocate this round. Swing numbers back into his advantage. And no, you hear the drone, but it's not going to give his position away. They just need to get players funneling through that square angle now. GONXT elsewhere, going to be caught in a bit of a gunfight with one DMR's. That of the Dokkaebi. Logic bomb's going to be going, and well, Azen's position will be heard, so he's going to want to get rid of that call as quickly as possible. And all eyes are on him to try and win this round. But then, if INF don't push through that way, well, there may be a problem. Azen, just as we say so, gets the one onto square. Looking for any more above. I don't think it's going to be quite anything up there. No, no one's going to be giving him anything. Instead, it's going to just be the ace stuck out in the lobby. Likely to be one. Here comes the drop. Into sight. Hunter immediately gets taken down as soon as he does. Kirby gets one, but immediately traded back. Numbers stay in the advantage of GONXT for now. Lemenzi having to fight one, brought to a sliver of HP here, and both players on the side of INF. They've not got much HP. But what's this? JFK is able to get the diffuse down. Do the players of GONXT? No. Clock's ticking away here. Well, they might know about the diffuser, but it doesn't really matter. GONXT able to get it, and well, we are 3-3 on the half. No one's able to really secure a solid lead over the other, and I'm curious to see how well this will fare out. Of course, the attacking side for GONXT, it looked good last time. INF's defenses looked, I'd say, equally as strong. So we'll see how things will fare. Of course, for now, it's going to be a case of this basement site. This basement site is don't want to say quite a given for defense, because that'd be writing off the round before it's even started, but it's certainly a stronger one for defense. And well,
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
It's going to be a tough cookie to crack, certainly. Bit of a different lineup to INF on how you'd see it typically from GONXT. Of course, not bringing the mirror this time. And remember, Kaid's been off the board, and yours. And as well, that means a lot of these hatches, they're going to get open quite early, quite quickly. GONXT, continuing that Deimos. That Deimos seems to be a bit of a signature move from them. They love bringing that. They quite enjoy that. So, been bringing that quite frequently so far. Of course, INF not too disheartened by the Montaigne ban. That was certainly a bit of a concern of mine, sort of going into that first half. Of course, Lumen's making it quite evident he likes that Montaigne. He wants to play the Montaigne. And being denied off it, especially such an operator that a lot of your strats could revolve around, like that could often be a problem, but you've of course got a backup, because if you get known as a Monty team, you're not going to be playing much Monty. It's kind of a given, that one. So they're definitely going to have backup strats as such. But for now, let's go next and see what they can do. 3 defenders identified so far, that Deathmark tracker and all. That's going to be someone, that's going to be Kirby, playing tight here in the square. Do they know about it? They do now. Instead, get off, fall back, and run away. Camera's going to be flicked through just to see if it catches anything. It's a dirty little angle here from Lumens with the Boschgy and the ACOG. Here's one behind, thinks about wanting to go for it. No, look at this, a further disgusting angle. Legion's been targeted by Deimos, but no, down in the basement, likely not able to make much happen from that one. And well, Lumens going to continue to play this angle, not quite able to make the first shot connect. Position given, brings the Dokkaebi down to a sliver of HP, and well, let's see what happens here. Raiden, he's going to need some backup from his teammate quite quickly. Sheeny's coming from the other angle to do just that, and yes, he does. Sure, GONXT are worse aware for it health-wise, but it doesn't matter as picks continue to flow into their favour. 5 versus 2 now. Santi just caught looking the wrong way, and well, one is brought back by JFK, but it's going to be Hunter. JFK left. 4 versus 2, and well, they can just be isolated by the Deimos. Never mind that. Scrap that. Deathmark's not even needed. He's downed, and well. Hunter's got no choice but to fall back to site. Left 1 versus 4 now. Hatches are going to be opened up, and well, it seems all but a done deal. GONXT finally able to, for the first time this game, able to crack this basement objective. Able to get away with it, of course. Legion, his position's now going to be made by the Deathmark. The whole team's going to be knowing where he is, and he's going to have the full force of GONXT coming in on him now. Basically, everyone's going to be going for him. 44 Vendetta shot to the foot. That can't feel good. The fuser's going down elsewhere by Azen. Players in front, players behind, and well, not going to be enough. Going to be a direct trade there, but of course, in a 4 versus 1, trade don't matter, and it's going to be GONXT. Get themselves in the advantage, and that spells, if you're a GONXT fan, that spells good for their attacks. This basement site has been impenetrable by the attackers thus far. INF really, really struggling it on both attempts in the previous half. So when you think to a situation like that, you're going to think and you're going to go, well, good job. GONXT being able to crack that basement site. Incredibly difficult one to do. And well,
Protect your bombs from being defused by
INF are certainly going to give it a go. Don't get me wrong, a lot of that was lost in that tellers area upstairs where things got lost quite early on, I'd say. That was definitely a bit of a pickle up there in tellers. So we'll see how things fare as we go into round 8 now. So we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go, of course. Going to be GONXT. They now take the driving seat for this match. They're going to give this basement a second crack. They're going to switch up their operator lineup slightly forward, bringing the blitz on the board for the first time. But we've not seen shield yet. Obviously, Montaigne taken off the board doesn't. You do tend to see the blitz, you know, especially in some of the regions, Europe especially, we're in quite a shield sprint there. Everyone seems to quite like their shield. But I reckon it's not going to be long before we see this blitz bolting in here. Straight to go and take on this castle. He's just chilling over there in a minute. Going to be making the rotate, ready to need him. Back alley as well. Any second now, it seems like it's going to be 3-2-1 go for the side of GONXT. A lot of players upstairs though, 4 of them on the roam to be exact. Lemons on that really dirty angle when Teller's back again. Bit of a fight back, but here comes the blitz. Never mind. Gets immediately taken down by Hunter, and well, that wasn't the greatest of starts for GONXT, and it continues not to be. It's a beautiful double kill from Hunter there. Logic Bomb comes in, and well, I think they're just going to opt to fall back there. There is one in Garage, and that's pushing through. That's going to be the Dokkaebi, but you've got the 1 kill now. Position's going to be known. 2 versus 2 now. Things are equalised out as Aizen said he was a bit sleepy to start off this game, but he's come alive in the past couple of rounds. Now on 6 and 4. And well, you're seeing a bit of a relocation here from GONXT. Going to be going around and just seeing what they can get going. One is found on the drone. There's going to be a bit of a rotate round to the front entrance. Still got a minute and a half to play with here, which is plenty of time for the attacking team to relocate, find themselves. They just can't be giving these up in 1 versus 1s. Both players of the defenders are going to be opting to fall back to the site, which is a wise decision at this point. It's easier to play off of each other on the site than it is on a roam. Well, whether they know it not or yet, GONXT have got control of the top floor, and now eyes go down to the basement. How are you going to approach the final 75 seconds of this round? Still got all the X-Kairos pellets on the board, so any hatches that have yet to be opened are going to be able to get opened. Get open quite easily. So my concern here is for Aizen. He's on a sliver of HP, 17 health, and that's going to be a problem. You get caught in one of those toxic babes, you're not going to be caught in it for long. Say that. And as well, it's mirror windows on the basement site. It was a good choice to bring her. It didn't bring her so well last time, and INF certainly, well, I would say paid the price for it because they never really got to that phase in the round, but definitely would have done. So opting to go for a bit more of a roam heavy. Raiden going to be opting to go back to the basement. 40 seconds now. Clock's ticking away, and it's going to see how this execute pans out. Aizen, I think he's going to be baiting one out for the Vault there, but there you go. Stun's going to go down. Not going to be anyone quite involved. And well, Kirby's going to drop it. It's going to be Lumens left in a 1 versus 2 with the Boss G. Keep in mind, you've only got 2 shots here, and with 2 players, one of them's going to miss. Instead, player's going to drop into the objective, and it's going to be left to Raiden to hold. Diffuser's going to be going down. It's battle between the Korean operators here. Dokkaebi and Visual on the board. SMG 12 in hand, and well, Flashbang's going to go in. Not quite effect onto Lumens, and surely this is going to be a difficult one for him to win out. Position's not quite known. He's going to give it away now. And well, Aizen's going to go and play the vertical, but it's not needed. Raiden gets it, and GONXT get themselves a second go at this basement, and this is where you wonder. GONXT, they're starting to get away from it. It's a similar pattern to what we saw on Consulate here, and do we go for yet another match point timeout? Because that was a concern last time. We had this issue where the timeout for INF was bought at very last second there. It was bought on the end at the end of the penultimate round of the game. So you only had 1 or 2 rounds to really action what was said in that timeout, what was discussed in that timeout. Instead, INF going to opt to go for something different this time. Going to be opting to go to CEO. Second time it's been played so far. INF were able to win it on their attacks, so good chance they'll be able to get away with it in their defense. And I'm sure GONXT, well, they're going to be up for the challenge. See how this all pans out. For now, INF really on the back pedal here as the rounds are slipping away from them on bank. So you do have to wonder, was that a point you could have called a timeout? But then it didn't work last time. So I'm not saying it won't work a second time, but certainly
10 seconds remaining.
there's a chance. This is army set up here.
5 seconds remaining.
Got in trading room. That's going to be a fun one to clear for the attacking team. For now, Mirror. She's also been really popular. I mean, Bank and Mirror is quite a known combo. Everyone was fairly popular on this map. For now, well, GONXT have looked good so far. They've looked confident, and they've been able to bring back situations like the last round. It did not look good for them at all. It looked like a really unwinnable situation there, but they were able to bring it back, even though I'm being on a sliver of HP. But oh no, here comes Kirby. Do they know he's in lobby? Because if I believe that's the Zofia outside moves up ever so slightly, gonna get caught out. I don't know if he knows. Kirby's edging ever so closer to this window position, getting ready. Swing. There's no one on there. Oh, he's going to get pinged by the line. Just moves ever so slightly at the last second. They're going to know he's there now. Going to be watching out for it. And well, not able to contest it as a result. Yonski's going to be able to get one onto JFK. And well, numbers advantage yet again into the favour of GONXT. We're seeing why they're one of the top teams in these qualifiers so far. Second seed going into today. Extremely strong roster, formidable opponent for anyone playing in the Open Qualifiers, and of course, trends continuing. For sure, they've struggled more. 7-4 in the previous map, 5-3 at the second than they had earlier in the day. But GONXT, they're continuing to impress. They're continuing to play well as well. INF, I mean, strategically, it's working. There are clever ideas. Here comes the run out. It's not going to be kept forward well. INF, they're able to turn the match round back into their favour. One is caught outside, but likely just going to be dropping straight down back into sewer. As his army goes. Aizen going to be creeping down on the rappel, on the long out. Sees the feet of one, not quite able to make it a kill. And well, EU1D scan's going to be going. Here comes the sight hit. But do they know where all the players are? Does Ranker know there's one right on the wall there? He does now, and him and Aizen are able to tag team down the mirror, and well, 3 versus 3. Make it a 3 versus 2. Suddenly, it's all on Santi to get back up to site. It's just Kirby's the only one left upstairs, and he's on a sliver of HP, not even in the objective himself, Santi. Get up there, but no, not able to make anything happen, and it's going to be Kirby to stave off map and series point here for GONXT. Diffuser's going down for effectively a 3 versus 1 at this point. Kit's down, and now we can just sit and watch the angles, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. Seems like Aizen might be the one to get the kill, and yes, he will. Double kill for him. Absolutely popping off. We were saying, as I was saying earlier, he wasn't having the greatest of starts to this game, but he's certainly warmed into it. And well, GONXT, they now have more match points at their hands. It's a repeat of Consulate. You looked at a timeline back on Consulate, and it was 4 consecutive rounds for GONXT, and the exact same repeats happen here. We're not going to see in the timeout opt from INF this time, and well, it didn't really put a pause in them last time, but... And the question is, will they break it again? GONXT now. Primed 3 match points in a row. 3 series points for them in a row. INF Esports, well, if they want to keep their major qualifier dreams alive, they're going to need to win the next 3 rounds back-to-back and take this in overtime, just for a chance to take things on Nighthaven Labs. It's a daunting task, but they've played well so far. I truly believe they could do it. I feel like there's certainly a chance they could do it. The issue is that basement site, such commonly a stronger defender stronghold here on Bank. If that's not been working out for you, twice in a row you failed to defend it successfully. You can't go to the strongest site on this map, some would argue. What do you do from that point onwards? That is a really big question there, Kirby. Not quite the key value you want, but the second one's going to be able to get away with it. There you go. Beautiful. And well, seeing that sense being brought out again, it was last time CEO was played in the first half. We actually saw INF bring it out. It's going to be GONXT to bring it out. See what they can do. And I believe that's a Cludge drone getting jammed up by a mute jammer there, which may need to be saved. The utility those things provide are invaluable. Of course, here, we have to get rid of the black eyes. And oh, bit of engagement in blue here. Damage taken on both sides, but the power 308, that thing hits hard. Very hard to win a gunfight against that thing. Santi drops, and well, GONXT 4 kills away. Not quite 3. JFK able to fight off one. Kirby elsewhere. It's 3 versus 3 now. Now, JFK's in a bit of a pickly position, able to get out of scare, but it's now 3 versus 2. Lumen's kit's going down, 2 versus 2. Any defenders cannot move. Now for a second. Well, diffuser's down and it's now on to INF. The next 45 seconds to keep their open qualifier dreams alive. Bit of a pre-fire through with a posh G. Not quite able to be successful, but does give away your position at a cost of that. Beeper's going to open up and well. Not able to win the gunfight. It's now just JFK left and GG's in chat. GONXT able to get themselves 7-3. 5 consecutive rounds. What a great bank from them. And well, they move on to tomorrow's best round of 8, the quarterfinals in tomorrow here in the EU Open Qualifiers. That is going to be doing it for me for the first stage of the Open Qualifiers here. Thank you all ever so much for watching. Commiserations, of course, to INF Esports. They put up a really good fight. It's just the late rounds sort of falling apart slightly costed them in the end of that. And at the end of the day, GONXT, they were already locked in. You'd expect them to sort of lock him through today, be able to win it all. And well, that is going to be closing it all out here for today. Thank you all ever so much for watching. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be hopping on. Of course, can't get a quick look at the bracket, so to stand, we're going to have a quick look at the bracket, as I tend to like to do for the end of the game. Give me 3 seconds to just pull it up on my screen here. 11, right, we're going to head to, going to shut down the game, and we're going to go to, hopefully, what should be, if we hop over there we go. You all can now see what's happening. So, welcome to the wonderful bit that is the bracket. So this is the bracket that's been played out today so far. So to have a look, Mako Esports, I mean, they've won everything so far. They've had dominance so far. And, well, it doesn't surprise me that that sort of reign of dominance will be continuing. 7-0, 7-0, 7-0, and a 2-0 in their best of 3. We scroll down to the bracket. ITB Academy. 7-1 to start off with. A closer game against Wild Academy, but they're still able to win it out. And Bestrakas Esports. Same thing that happened last week. It was a best of 3 between these two teams, and the exact same result as it was last week. That we continue to move down the bracket. Best of 3 still going on here between Roasters and Bon Voyage. See how that one pairs out tomorrow. They will be going up against the winners of Silco Patas and Team Andavan, who so far Silco Patas has the LFO has the lead in that one. We move down to our corner of the bracket where we've been following today. This is, of course, the path we've watched today. GONXT, highlight them through 7-0, 7-1, 2-0. Really good showing from them thus far, besting all of their opponents. INF Esports, really good fight from them, but I think it was just the late round closeouts that just didn't quite work out for them. Scroll down a bit further. It's going to be Secret Powder and Toxic Monkeys Esports facing off in the best of 3. They will face off against GONXT tomorrow to see who progresses further. We move to the bottom of the bracket. Eminem Academy continuing to be strong as we expect from it. A bit of a household name now. Down at the bottom of the bracket, we've got GoNet, Project X. Continuing the strong showing that we've come to expect from them so far. Of course, keep in mind this bracket will continue on through to tomorrow. So this will be tomorrow's bracket, starting from, I believe, 12 PM British Standard Time, 1300 Central European, I believe that's time zones. Casting through best threes. I won't personally be doing it. I'm not sure who is being live to it. The best way you can know to who is going to be doing these things is you can go to Discord. You can type in the invite. Type in the invite section. Discord. The invite will just be BlastR6, all one word, all capital letters, number 6, BlastR6, and that's the best way you can follow the bracket, follow the community casters. Of course, this website's on Challenge Road. If you just do !bracket in chat, you'll be able to see the bracket as well. So thank you all very much for watching. Of course, this is going to be doing it from me for this portion of the qualifiers. Hopefully we'll be back for Swiss stages. I believe those are still community casted. Not entirely sure. It's my first time doing this. Hopefully it has been enjoyable. A bit of a personal waffle of mine though. Obviously it's my first time casting something like this. To go from casting silly tournaments amongst my mates at uni 2-3 months ago to now casting open qualifiers for a major. It's I'm quite proud of it. There's still a lot of work to be done casting wise with myself, so if ever is any feedback, !socials, please just message me. I'm more than happy to hear the feedback. If anyone fellow casting or the observing is watching, please do let me know. I feel like I've improved, but I want to take it further. If you do have any feedback, please do say, whether you're a fan, fellow caster, whatever. please let me know. And obviously the support has been immense. These streams are pulling in much higher viewer numbers than I honestly thought they would be, to be fair. 77 people currently watching this as I'm speaking. To me, that's just madness. So thank you all for being here and watching. I'm going to be signing off now. I'm just going to be seeing if there is anyone else currently live. I believe Tom J. Sherlock is still going. I'm just going to have a quick check, make sure he is still going. No, he's saying hi. Please don't raid, Dom. I'm heading off. I believe we're all looking for someone to raid now. Although, just as I say that, the Brazil League is going live in the next half an hour or so. So that would probably be my advice, to go over there. Go and say hi in the Brazil League. I don't think there's any more. I'm just going to see quickly if there's anyone else casting the community, casting the remainder of today's qualifiers. Let's see here. Community streams. GONXT INF. No, there are no more English streams left. If you do join Discord, there are some matches still going on. I believe there is one match still going on. I believe that's in Spanish. Twitch.tv/TEBI10 number. I believe he's casting, or they are casting in Spanish. So, thank you very much. Thank you for playing all day and putting up with it, Raiden. Much appreciated. So I'm going to sign off now before I ramble on for too long. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully we'll see you all in the coming weeks. Best of luck to the teams that will be partaking. Congratulations to GONXT for qualifying through to the quarterfinal stage, and I'll be seeing you all hopefully very, very soon. Take care. Stay safe.
You know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. Now you got hurt 'cause you made me. Yeah, you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You only got hurt 'cause you made me bored. It's karma. It's karma. Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make let's keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You'll see you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. A smile will kill when I cut you out. Snip, snip, cutting your bullshit with a plot twist. Don't waste my time, I don't do toxic. I see you looking at me like she's so sweet. She's so nice, I can do what I like, right? Did I make you cry? I forgot that you're right.